guys, and welcome back to another For the Win podcast. I'm here with the boys today, and it's a big week if you can't tell. Look at my hat. Look at my shirt. These boys don't want to represent, but it's the game. The game is this week. How we feeling? We finally going to get it done? It's been 4 years.
Better. We should.
We've said that the past 4 years, though.
No,
and
like
each 4 years, we should have.
actually, like last year, I was confident going into it. This year, I'm confident going into it, but we just always lose against Michigan.
I was listening to Joe Klatt talk about it.
All right, bro, it's been 4 years, bro. Chill out. We were on an 8-year run. All right, come on.
I don't care about none of that right now.
I was listening to Joe Klatt because he was obviously in charge of calling the game last year, and he was talking about. He said when he was looking at matchups and everything, he was like, I don't see a world where Michigan beats Ohio State, and they did. So he was like, I can't count out anything.
Yeah, that's how I felt last year.
They were so bad last year, like so bad, and they still beat us. And obviously we were good. We went on to win the national championship. But
and they're probably better this year than they were last year.
Bryce Underwood's mid as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, he is
18,
19 years old. Like, he's still got time to grow, but holy hell.
Yeah.
He's getting paid $4 million or some shit this year.
Yeah.
He's on pace for 8 touchdowns. Like dead ass. I think he's on pace for 8 touchdowns this year. I think he's at a whopping like 6 or 7.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
definitely been underwhelming.
Yeah, for sure. Julian Sanders not though. That boy been open.
Heisman hopeful.
Heisman hopeful. I don't know. They're hyping up fucking Fernando Mendoza.
What's his nickname?
Heisman Mendoza.
That's kind of tough.
That is kind of tough.
It is good. It is tough. Just saying though. I don't know. It's a little better. That's something me and Maya came up with. All right, but to reel it back in, we're going to get into the NFL portion of our stuff. Sorry.
Of our shit.
I had to stop myself because we was just talking about Caesar cussing way too much before that.
My bad.
Hey, he pulled a Tom Brady.
Yeah, he did.
Tom Brady's was way worse.
that was close.
Mine was nowhere near that. Do not pin that on me. But first topic we're going to get into, Shedeur Sanders just had his first start. And guess what? He won. It's like almost what we've been asking for.
Yeah.
Kevin Stefanski in the locker room after did not want to give him his props.
He didn't get a game.
I'll hit on that, though.
Huh?
I'll hit on that.
Okay, that's fine. But we'll get into that. Next, we're going to talk about the Eagles game, the little aftermath. They lose it to the boys. The boys is looking good. Is the Eagles' downfall? Then, my bad. We're trying something new. Stick with me. My bad. I'm also still reading off a phone. I need a whiteboard. Then we're going to also, coming from the boys, is George Pickens. Sadly enough, that boy has turned into something special over there wearing the star. And might have to do with the wide receiver one on the other side being double covered.
Oh, okay. That's where we're going.
But we'll get into it. Then, Colts, Chiefs. Chiefs win a big one. Colts lose a big one.
Fumbled it. More like it.
They had a final chance, game-winning drive. Couldn't do it. J.J. McCarthy. This one I'm putting a little pause on because we shouldn't even be talking about this man. This man has been so bad this year. Then we're going to get into ranking the top 5 teams in football.
Let's go.
See where we're at.
I'm here for that.
You here for that?
I'm ready to go.
All right. First one. Shedeur Sanders.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. How about you talk about it? You were the one that was most adamant about it 2 weeks ago when we were sitting there talking about who should start, who shouldn't.
Yeah. I'm fucking ecstatic you started. I'm ecstatic.
Good?
I'm ecstatic that they won. I saw a lot of upside. I saw a lot of downside, as expected from a quarterback that didn't get any time at all in off season, stuff like that. Right. It's a right call. The only call that Stefanski could legitimately do by naming him the starter for next week. The one thing I said that I wanted to hit on was I saw the clip where he like how he was hyping up the team and everything like that, and then he monotoned it for Sanders. I was about to come on here and give him crap for it, right? But then I think it was Bleacher Report or ESPN who posted it. He did the same thing for Dylan.
Yeah.
Didn't give either of his rookie quarterbacks when they won their first game a game ball, which to me, I'm still going to give him hell for because that's idiotic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have 2 quarterbacks that you drafted in late, so they're already coming into the league kind of like, dang, should I really be here? Right? Or kind of like, especially Sanders. He was projected top 5, and bro got drafted in the 5th round. So his morale, even though he puts on a big show, right? It's an athlete, bro. You're number 1 your entire year. I mean, your entire life until you get to the NFL, right? You're going to doubt, like, damn, did I just have an easy way here, right?
Yeah.
And then when they win the first game, especially Sanders, right, with going through all the criticism he's gotten the entire season without even seeing a single second of actual legitimate game time until this week against the Raiders, to win, right, and to not get a game ball, especially also with Dylan not getting the game ball and not getting any like realistic praise, it's really bad on him. And honestly, I was always gonna be on the boat this year for sure, saying like Stefanski shouldn't be let go. Dude, fucking let him go. I think it's time to get someone new in, because that dude, you're really just not helping the quarterbacks out. You're doing that, bro. That's behind the closed doors. Yeah, they're recording and stuff like that, but that's legitimate behind the closed doors. You're literally showing that you don't really want them there because you're not hyping them up at all.
Yeah. The problem that I had with it the most was that you gave it to Myles Garrett, who's probably had 45 game balls in his life, especially from Stefanski.
Yeah.
And it's like,
he just broke his record, though. That's kind of what it was. He broke his sack record.
And that's cool and all, but this is Shador, bro. He's had everything against him.
I mean, you should give multiple game balls like a lot of coaches do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I kid you not. I think I saw Dan Campbell. He gave one game 5 or 6 game balls.
Yeah,
like
dude,
he
most
handed
teams
them.
do that. Most teams give a lot of game balls.
Like,
so.
yeah, for sure, he should have given Miles one because he's on an all-time pace right now.
Yeah, it's a scary pace.
It's insane what he's doing with how bad that team is realistically, but it's also because he's on that field 90% of the time, right? So, but that's not a hit on him, bro, because 90% of the time he's on the field, 90% of the time he's getting to the quarterback, right? So that's still historical run. Yes, give him a game ball, but it's like, when both of your rookie quarterbacks win their very first game, dude, don't just be like, and to the rookie, good job, congrats, and then move on. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah. Especially the way they started it. I thought for sure he was about to just go like straight into Shador because he was like excited. He's like, yeah, I want to say I'm really proud of this guy coming in today. He's been working hella hard, and then said some random, and I was like, oh shit, you're not gonna say Shador after this.
It's very clear he doesn't believe in Shador
at all
yet. I mean, hopefully, like, it turns around if Shador plays better. But, yeah, like, you could tell, like, he didn't want to start him at the beginning. It took him a long time to even name him as a backup.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like, you could just tell the vibes aren't there. I mean, I love Shador's confidence, though. Like, how he's just being level-headed about it. And people want to say it's arrogant, but, I mean, I feel like he's just confident. I feel like there's a difference. I don't think he's arrogant. He's not saying I'm the best in the world. He's just really just talking himself up, saying he believes in himself.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see from him.
It's like, bro, that's where I have my problem with some people. Is
a lot of people hate him. Like they were coming back to our videos, like when we were hyping him up, like as soon as he did bad in that game, they came back storming at us.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting for another good game for him, and then I'll come back and be like, all right, bro. So like we got 2 games. What you gonna say now? You know what I'm saying?
As a head coach of Stefanski, I mean, he does have his lows, but he has some very highs. Like this team is very bad. This Browns team is not good, and they do find ways to always make it chippy and always find ways to win the game, and that's ultimately what matters. Now, he might just be a hard-nosed guy, an old school man, like you got to prove it to me to get your respect, which I don't believe in, but that could be his way of coaching, and that just might what it be with Shador.
I think you can do that to a certain extent, right? But like I'm gonna keep emphasizing the fact that both rookie quarterbacks won their very first game, and he gave them like the short end of the stick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You give them the praise for winning the first one. That's huge. That's monumental, bro. The feeling that a player has is, especially a young player, winning a first game and doing actually like performing good to help your team win. That's huge. You're expecting some type of like admiration for it, and he gave him absolutely nothing. That I don't care. I do agree with maybe he is that.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't find that like bad coaching, but it's also like, bro, there has to be some give, you know?
So you do find it bad coaching. You think that's a bad way? You didn't think that's bad?
And
you just said that.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying like you got to give them flowers sometimes, but like because I see what you're saying that you don't want it at all. Like when you're saying, I feel like you don't want it at all. Like
no, I want it.
Like
you're saying you don't want it. No. This is what you said.
Okay.
You said he deserved the game ball.
Yeah.
And then I said that just might be his style of coaching. Like you have to earn it.
Yeah.
I didn't say I agreed with it. I'm just saying that might be his way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might not agree with it. I agree with it. Like there's a time for it and there's not a time for it. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and a place for it. Like with a lot of things. That's my point of view on being a hard-nosed coach.
I just think it all stems from even before Shedeur Sanders actually even got drafted to the Browns. Kevin Stefanski did not want Shedeur at all. And that was plain and simple. The only reason that they ended up getting Shedeur is because I think it was either the GM or the owner literally called down and was like, you guys are going to draft Shedeur Sanders right now.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. And in the war room, they were all pissed. They're all like, bro, we're about to get Shedeur Sanders. And I think that all stems from Kevin Stefanski because if we're being honest, when you win Coach of the Year and you're on a terrible franchise, I'm assuming that you have a lot of sway in that team. So therefore, it was already off to a bad start. I think he's just doing this because he has to. I think he's running out of options. I think this is the only reason Shedeur is touching this field.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, the only way Shedeur can impress Kevin Stefanski or impress his Browns organization is if he's literally perfect. And that's so ass because that's terrible.
I mean, he made the step in the right direction because now he is the starter over Dylan. So,
and that is true, but I think that's just because it's based off of what they want to see. And who knows, Dylan could still be hurt. I'm not sure.
He could still be. I don't know.
Is it concussion? Is that
it's a concussion.
Okay,
but
never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say
he's got the start there.
Yeah, because I mean, it was evident in that. Like we can talk about the game now. Like all the behind the scenes shit, whatever. The game, Shedeur, that was the best quarterback performance they've had all year, besides probably from Joe Flacco against the Bengals, maybe week 1.
Dylan Gabriel's against the Vikings was probably a little bit better.
They still lost.
I know, but he had a 2-touchdown game, 200 and some yards, and he played well as a quarterback.
I think
overall that's one game out of the 7 starts he's had. This is the very first start of Shedeur Sanders, so I'm not going to hold that against him. The very first start of Dylan Gabriel's career was worse than this first start.
Shedeur had 3.
No. This was his first start. He didn't start in that Ravens game.
No, I'm talking about Dylan Gabriel.
First start.
Dylan Gabriel's first start
against the Vikings.
It was worse than. No, I don't think that was his start.
No, what are you saying?
I'm saying Shedeur Sanders' first start was better than Dylan Gabriel's first start.
Okay. I thought you said it wasn't. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I was just saying based off of quarterback performance, I'd probably say Dylan Gabriel in that Vikings game was like, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually a pretty good performance. But after that, I've never seen anything even close to that. So
yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
So that was just a dream.
I compare this game against Dylan Gabriel's performance against the Jets. Like, you lose against the Jets, and that's where I called it for Dylan Gabriel. I'm like, listen, if you're not beating this Jets team, then I can't trust you as a quarterback because this Jets team is it's bottom of the barrel bad. Like those are the teams you have to beat.
Raiders is bottom of the barrel bad.
They're on the same level.
Yeah,
Raiders and Jets are on the same, and that's the difference. That's the difference.
Saying,
Shedeur will take care of the bad teams. Dylan Gabriel, you don't know if he will.
Yeah,
and I think that's what it comes down to. The teams you have to beat, I think Shedeur will beat them.
Plus, I think it was 15 or 25 yards. I can't remember now. It was the entire year. The team as quarterback position, there was only 1 pass completed for further than that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
This game there was 3, and they were all by Sanders, obviously. So, dude, it's just Dylan didn't even attempt the deep ball because he does. Like I said, he doesn't have that arm. It was always the short, the check downs and stuff like that, and offense can move down the field in certain cases, but it can't do that the entire game, right? They can't.
Yeah.
And obviously that's what happened. They couldn't win a lot of games with him, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So with Sanders, yes, he might need work with the short game, but he can definitely, and he will, throw that deep ball.
Yeah. He had that bad interception. He did have that bad interception.
It's going to open up the field a lot, right? Which is only going to help the run game better and stuff like that. So there's a lot of tangibles that Sanders has that can't be taught, the height, the arm strength, stuff like that. Dylan doesn't have that. The things that Sanders is lacking is things that can be taught, can be coached.
Yeah.
So if Stefanski doesn't do it, that's what I'm saying, like, which I don't think he will because you really, like, we've been hitting it. Everyone hits on this. Yeah. Everyone knows this. He does not want Sanders there. So he's really not going to help him out.
The thing that pisses me off the most about Shedeur Sanders is the way that they paint him and the way that he actually is and, like, the stuff that you see him doing behind, like, closed doors and stuff like that. It is 2 different people.
Yeah.
Like, they paint him as this egotistical person who doesn't want to put in work, who just wants to get everything handed to him.
And they think he did.
And they think that he got everything handed to him. And the thing is that he went to Jackson State with his dad. Then he went to Colorado with his dad, even though he could have went to Alabama or somewhere else who offered him because he was a 4-star quarterback coming out of high school. Second off, dude, I've seen nothing but clips of him grinding and trying to be a better quarterback. Yeah. So this idea that they're going to put him down pisses me off so much because he's been nothing but a positive, good teammate. And that's why I think you even see the Browns, like the way that they act on the sideline when they see him getting his start.
We all know who
see the
they want to play.
And I think it's been a bad hand for Dylan Gabriel too, just his situation as well. Because you always had that coming in that if you don't perform, Shedeur is going to come in right behind you probably.
Yeah, he got put in a tough spot.
So that's a terrible position for him to even be put in. I think that the Browns just somehow did it again. They fucked it up. And that's just how it is. Like, you can't have 2 rookie quarterbacks on the same team and expect them both to be good.
Yeah.
Because that's not ever going to happen. So I know their plan was probably Dylan Gabriel, but that's shocker. That's not going to work. He's not a good quarterback. So now that they're on the Shedeur thing, and hopefully Shedeur can turn it around and be a positive player, and hopefully doesn't let all that negative stuff affect him. But, dude, the media is just fucking insane what they do to some players.
At the end of the day, bro, it's like, what do you want? It's a problem when the quarterback doesn't believe in himself, doesn't hype up the team, or isn't outspoken to a certain extent. And it's a damn problem when they are, right? Because you have quarterbacks that are very what's it called when they're media trained. They don't give you a lot. They're like, oh, well, why isn't he giving us a little bit more? Why isn't he a little bit more enthusiastic? And it's a problem when you have someone like Sanders who's literally always just trying to motivate himself when he talks because, dude, he's been through a lot this year. The moment his name hit the draft, that he's going to the draft, the scrutiny started. The moment he did it. Because I don't know why. They don't like him for some reason. And it's just like, bro, like, what do you want him to do? At some point, he has to defend himself.
I think Shedeur, as of right now, I mean, he is built. I think he is built to turn this team around. I think he is, just because he's been in the spotlight his whole life. So it's not like something like none of this is new to him. That's why he looks very comfortable out there. Mm-hmm. That's why he doesn't look like. When I say comfortable, I don't mean like when there's somebody in his face. I mean like just as his poise, like as a leader and everything, like with the media and everything. Like I feel like he's been there his whole life. So this is nothing that's really different to him. I feel like Dylan was lacking that. It didn't seem like Dylan was really leading the team.
No,
it just seemed like he was doing his job and leaving. And as a quarterback, that's why quarterback is probably the most difficult spot to be in all of sports, because there's so much variables that you have to take care of that isn't even on the field.
Yeah,
within like just knowing plays, knowing the playbook, knowing your teammates. Knowing what receivers like to run this route, they're this speed, this ability. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes with it. So, and Shedeur has a lot of that Dylan doesn't have.
Which I was also kind of surprised that he was able to handle certain plays to a certain extent well, because before the game, everything like that, they were asking Stefanski, what is he going to do? Like, game plan wise, is he going to go like any other quarterback? You got to know my playbook, or are you going to keep it simple? And he said he was going to keep it simple. A lot of those plays were not simple. Those are a lot of motions, a lot of making sure that your receivers are set, which is why they got a lot of penalties because, dude, it's his first fucking game, right?
I think what comes down to that deep ball that he had, Dylan Gabriel's not making that.
No, he's not.
I just think that's what it comes down to.
You talking about the rolling out to the right, throwing it over the shoulder? That shit was pretty.
That was special. I mean, there's not a lot of QBs that make that throw.
That's the shit that was the reason he was projected first-round pick, bro, because he did that shit all the time in Colorado. Now, I will say, his negative effects is that he throws that bitch whenever he wants, and that tends to lead to turnovers. Yeah. But, again, you draft people because they have the talent. You don't draft people. You're not technically drafting a young player to be perfect. You're not. You're drafting it with good talent enough to fix them and be better. And I think a lot of teams missed on Shedeur because there's a lot of teams that are terrible in the fucking league that could have used a young QB that could have been better.
I think it's a perfect story too because the Raiders passed up on him.
Yeah,
I know.
That he could be a Raider right now. So
God, dude, the Raiders are so bad.
Dude, and then plus his pocket presence was, it was night and day in my opinion because. Against Ravens, he was running out, getting sacked and stuff like that. He only took 1 sack this game. And a lot of the times when you look back at the game plan, he was stepping into the pocket, not stepping back and back, which he was doing a lot during preseason as well, right? But this time he's actually stepping up into the pocket and making throws. But yeah, the one thing I really do want him to see him grow in is the short game, because I feel like once he does that, there's really no way, like absolutely, that anyone can take him off that field because there's no other better option than him.
Yeah. I could just tell, like, Stefanski, like, they run the Wildcat so much. I'm just like, bro, they just do not want to see Shedeur out there.
Yeah, no.
Like, you see Quinshon Judkins taking so many snaps. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just bad. It looks bad.
It does, and I think this is a real question. Say Shedeur actually does blossom into, like, a decent QB, and, like, they're like, oh, shit, we might have something here. Do you fire Stefanski?
Nah.
Or do you run with Stefanski still?
I say
because the pre-draft process, Stefanski was, I want Dylan Gabriel, nobody else.
Yeah, but he did right his wrongs making Shedeur. If he would have like started Dylan this week, I'd have been like on that. But he did. I don't know if he's like admitting his wrongs, but he did start him over.
Is that him or is that ownership?
I think that's more or less that he has no other option. Like
no, because he could start Dylan.
No, dude, he's backed into a corner where like
he might be saving his own ass.
Realistically, because if he would have started like Gabriel, dude, everyone and their mother, even their grandma, is saying, fire him. He does not know what he's doing.
Yeah, I get that. But if this was a new coach that has no past of like being a good coach, like coach of the year and stuff like that, then I would be with you guys. But he does have a past of being a good coach and just making things out of nothing. So that's what's saving his ass right now, I would say. It's just his past.
And I get that, but this team only does have 3 wins, bro.
But they've been
not like
they've been competitive. They've been competitive in a lot of games that they really shouldn't have.
I understand that also, but how competitive is a 3-win team? Because they're losing all their games.
Yeah, but they're not a walkover like a lot of teams are. Like the Raiders, the Raiders are worse than them. The Jets are worse than them.
I mean,
well, the Jets beat them, but like
the
Browns are in a lot closer games than a lot of these bad teams are. Just because how good that defense is.
I was about to say that's defensive based. The offense, which is Kevin Stefanski's.
But what does he really have to work?
This year, Kevin Stefanski's already gave up the play calling. Their offense is not producing like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
And they're a 3-win team, and he didn't want Shador, and Shador is looking like the better quarterback. And it's just like those are different ticks that are going down in the owner and GM's mind on what's going on.
I'm not defending him like he's all-time great, but like I don't think there's enough evidence yet. If they do this again next year, then you have to fire him because now it's bad. But I mean, he has really nothing to work with, to be honest. That defense is the only thing that's good on that
fair.
team.
I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I would definitely fire Kevin Stefanski, and I'm, like, not saying I would or I wouldn't. I'm not really sure based on this position. But, like, Stefanski is a great coach, and I have no doubt in my mind that even if he got fired from the Browns, he could go somewhere else and that team would succeed because he's just an offensive mastermind. But like I said, and I've said it time and time again when we talk about different coaches, sometimes a change of scenery is needed.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here and pull the plug right this second. I wanted to bring about the question because there's a fuck ton of shit that's popping up, bro.
I could see it happen depending on how the season ends.
Yeah.
Based on it's tied to Sanders.
Yeah.
It's tied on how he progresses. He progresses each and every week, each and every game from here on out.
You think he'd be more excited in the locker room when he's giving the ball to Shador Sanders?
You would think.
I don't like that. I don't like that as a coach. So
yeah. So it's I think that's maybe why he's not ecstatic, because he probably doesn't believe in Sanders and he realizes my future is tied to this kid who I don't believe in, who I have no aspiration to help build up. And unfortunately, I'm in the boat where I have to build him up or I'm fired.
We'll know a lot about this team coming in next week when they play the Niners.
Yeah.
So, especially how Shador is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Because Bryce Young struggled against this team.
Don't worry. Sanders is going to be on that field quite a bit. He's going to be on that field quite a bit.
Pretty going to throw a couple INTs.
I think the Browns he's
going to get sacked a couple
We're talking about the Browns being a bad team, but I think there's a world where the Browns beat the Niners this week. If Purdy plays like how he did against the Panthers, the Browns defense is 10 times better than the Panthers.
That team got more mojo with Shador back there.
Our offensive line ain't that great either. They had 10 sacks against the Panthers. Yeah, they'll have like 5 or 6 against us.
You're gonna feel better driving a Ferrari than a Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, that's just what I'm saying. But yeah. So you guys got anything more that you want to add on the Sanders?
I think Myles Garrett's about to break the sack record.
He probably is.
Yeah, he needs 6 sacks in 8 games?
5 and 8.
No, it's 6. It's 6 sacks. I know the sacks. It's 6.
6 in 8 games.
In 8 games.
Yeah,
he's shattering that shit.
Yeah,
he's gonna shatter it.
I will say,
I'm literally just saying they're gonna have 5 or 6 against us.
Teams tighten up on that shit when they get close, like when they're about to do the sack record and shit like that. And
because they don't want it to be against them.
They don't want that. Yeah. You don't want to be the team that's done it. The person who had the sack record, where Michael Strahan beat it, so I forget what it was, but
it was
like Packers. 22. Or are you talking about the number?
No, I'm talking about it's 22.5. But
it was the Packers. It was against the Packers.
Yeah, it was against the Packers, and Brett Favre fell down, and he tagged him, and that's how Strahan broke his record. My God, was that dude pissed when that shit happened? When he met Strahan?
I know.
It was Strahan, right?
No, it was Brett Favre. He says, I want my sack back.
Yeah, he was like, I want my sack back, and Brett was like, what? He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, you gave him my record. And then was like grilling Brett Favre about giving Michael Strahan the record. And I was just like, holy shit. Yeah. Man, evereverything to that.
I can't remember bro's name.
But maybe that's why. Because we don't remember his name.
You talking about the sack leader?
Yeah. He would be like 3rd, I think, with 21.5, maybe.
Yeah,
he's an older player.
Yeah, he's not in the Hall of Fame either.
Like 80s,
and
70s,
he's like,
something like that.
yeah, he's like, He said, I ask myself that every year while I'm not in the. But dude, like, no one liked him though.
Yeah, I know. He's probably a dickhead.
Yeah, he was a dickhead.
We've seen before.
Because they did a whole like a docuseries on him too.
AI Baker.
No, he has long hair.
He had 23 in one season.
Let me see his face. I gotta see his face.
I don't have his face because he had 23. Or he had 23.
The record is 22.5, so I don't know how he had 23, and that's not the record.
He had 23 sacks. Michael Strahan had 22.5. T.J. Watt had 22.5. Jared Allen had 22 and 22.
Well, I don't even know who that top dude is, and they don't talk about him, so I don't even know if that shit's real. What year does that say?
1978, Detroit.
Huh.
I mean, it's Pro Football Focus.
I don't know, man.
Or Pro Football
every time
Reference.
that they talk about it, it's Michael Strahan.
It's
and I get pissed because T.J. Watt also has a sack record.
Mark Gastinu. It's Mark. Is this motherfucker? Sorry, this guy.
That 23, that might have been AFL days.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know because I've never even heard of that dude.
Yeah, he played on the Jets. It's this dude. No, it's Michael Strahan's record. The record is 22.5.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this dude.
Yeah, that's probably
Mark Gastineau.
Gastineau. That's how you say his last name. That dude. Yeah, dude, that was bad.
Let's check it. Let's check his stats real quick.
He has 22 sacks.
22 sacks, is that what it was? Yeah. Dude, he had 19 and then 22. He was on a fucking tear. Oh, he also had a year with 20. This boy was bad.
Yeah, dude,
Shout out Mark Gastineau.
Yeah, he said I don't know why I'm not in the Hall of Fame, but it's because like no one likes him.
Because he had a 4-year prime, dude.
no one likes him at all.
Before that, it was pretty mid. But
I mean, that 4-year prime was nuts.
Yeah, shout out Myles Garrett though.
Shout out Myles Garrett. Unfortunately, it sucks to say this, but yeah, he's probably gonna break it.
Will you officially say that he's better than TJ?
I've already said that.
No. Oh, okay.
Oh, have you?
Like,
oh, shit, you
this
did?
year, like, he's
only better this
Damn.
year.
Yeah, you watered it down.
He's got to beat that record. Once he beats that record, I'll be like, all right, yeah, fuck it.
He's going to.
Yeah, I know. He still doesn't have as many.
He's about to break it this week. About to break it this Sunday.
This Sunday? He's got 7 sacks?
He's about to kill Purdy.
6.5 sacks?
He's about to kill Purdy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He had 6.5 sacks, bro.
I mean, he had 4 or 5 against the Patriots.
He had 5.
It's going to be in Cleveland.
3 last week.
It's going to be in Cleveland, bro.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go. Hey, Clap, if you're watching, I know you're not, but if we would have bought a ticket, you would have been there in person when he breaks the sack record. But
dude, he's not getting 6.5 sacks, dude.
Your offensive line ain't good, bro. And Purdy sucks. He holds on to that ball.
Your offensive line isn't bad. You still got Trent Williams.
Or wait, he just needs 6, right? Because that'd be 24.
Yeah, he only needs 6.
So yeah,
6 and 8 games.
Hold on, 6 might be doable.
That's what I'm saying. He's doing this.
6 might be. He just had 5.
My point.
We're trying to tell you, bro.
Is your line that bad?
Yes, it's
bro.
not that bad.
It's really that bad.
It's not that bad.
Nobody's
Against Miles,
talking about T.J. Watt, dude.
Against Miles, bro. against Miles, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Dude, Purdy looks so small back there too. I forget
dude,
until he takes the fucking.
Bro,
field.
he walked up to Bryce Young, almost the same height. I'm like,
you're like, damn, dude.
I mean, there's a reason he was the last pick in the draft.
I was like, dog.
He was never supposed to be here.
No wonder you keep fucking throwing interceptions in the middle. You can't see over the line.
If he has another bad game, you guys start Mac Jones. Or
he would have started last night. He would have never touched the field again.
Kyle Shannon loves Brock Purdy.
I'm just wondering because he threw 3 interceptions.
I don't care how much we're paying
Those
Brock.
were so bad. Why didn't he get benched?
Because Kyle Shannon had said he just mistimed him a little bit. He'll fix that up.
Yeah. 3 times on back-to-back drives.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is awful, man. The Panthers are terrible for not even capitalizing on that shit.
Yeah, they for sure are.
Bryce threw a bad INT.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, he could have ran that bitch in.
Yeah, that was definitely a bad play.
But yeah. All right. Another team. A little division game that just happened. A little fun game that just happened based off of how it played out. Started off as a blowout. Then all of a sudden, started off as a blowout. Tyrus makes his way to Ryan Geist, and holy shit, the Cowboys are about to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the Eagles and Cowboys if you haven't gotten that gist of it. The Eagles, supposed to be a juggernaut. Lose to the boys. The boys. Very inconsistent team. Don't know what team you're getting. First question I want to ask. Are we worried about the Eagles? And in what sense are you worried about the Eagles, too? That's what I want to
I was worried about them literally in the beginning of the season.
You worried about winning the Super Bowl? You worried about them not making a deep playoff run?
Winning the Super Bowl, even getting there. Like realistically.
No, you said they weren't going to make the playoffs.
No, I said the Lions.
No, you said the Lions.
That was the Lions, not the no. Whoa.
You didn't have them winning their division.
I said the Eagles.
You didn't have them win their division. I remember that.
Yeah, no, I had them going, but I had them in the playoffs.
You had the Commanders winning the division?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. No. Woo! That's a big miss. No, like legit. No, it was the Lions who I didn't have in the playoffs. I said they're missing it because
I think you went there with the Eagles too. I'm not gonna lie, because I remember I got mad about that too.
No, you got mad because I said there were not you said it's almost guaranteed Chiefs Eagles rematch. I was like, fuck no.
I didn't even have the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, so that's wrong.
Okay, but still, no, you were getting mad at me because I said that you was like, bro, look at the defense. Who they just drafted. Look at that offense.
Defense is legit.
How are they not making it back?
You know why this is pissing me off?
That defense is legit.
He's always got tabs on me. But he don't got tabs on nobody
I just
else.
said what I thought.
I never said that they weren't going to make the playoffs.
Kidding.
I said that I don't see them making the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't even see them making a deep playoff run.
Because I remember, I dead ass remember me and Tyler's like, what? When he said what he said. I remember it was crazy.
I can't remember for the life of me. I know he said some crazy ass shit.
It was
I
the
remember
Lions.
it being about the Lions. I do not remember what you had about the Eagles though. Unfortunately.
Hold on,
let's look you keep talking. I'm looking
at the playoff list. Okay, realistically, that offense, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's bad. That's bad. It's really bad. I mean, I get they scored 21 almost unanswered because the Cowboys did score literally like in garbage time in second quarter to go to the halftime. But still, you don't put up a single point in third, fourth. Like, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah, I know. Not even a field goal, bro.
Like, you can't, like, Saquon can't rush the ball this year at all. He had 22 yards. 22 on 10 carries.
It's sad. It realistically does come down to, I just think that they have no idea. They have no fluidity in their offense. I think that based off of last year, they just have this idea that everything's going to work out for them because it did last year. And I think coming into this year, they're so inconsistent with their ability to.
It was real contenders. I didn't have them as 3 real contenders. I had the Rams, Vikings, and Commanders.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I think that was it. That might have been it.
You just said that again. That shit blew my fucking mind.
That's what it was.
Vikings and Commanders, but no, the fluidity between their offense and their defense is fine. I think their defense
is elite.
I was going to say their defense is fantastic, and their defense should be happy with what.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs.
Good boy.
Their offense, the fluidity between running the ball and passing the ball, they have not figured that out at all. And that's what they really need to figure the fuck out. Because I think what they're doing is what teams lack is the surprise of an offense, the surprise of a play action pass, of running it down your throat, establishing the run so you can play action pass into the deep passes on 2nd and 1 and do all of this shit. But they're not right now, and I don't know exactly what it is. But I have an idea, and I think it's that motherfucker Jalen Hurts.
I want to hit on that.
Well,
sorry, hold on. The reason I could kind of agree, which I'm gonna hate that I have to say this and agree on it, is he gets way too much slander to a certain extent because all he does realistically is win, right? He
definitely gets too much slander.
He does. Yeah. He goes out there and does what's needed to win. But here's the problem with this team. You're not supposed to do that with the offense that you have. You have too many superstars. You have too many weapons. That is not the quarterback play that you need for that offense. Yeah. You need a quarterback play like Sanders. Hold on. That came out wrong. Hold on. Let me explain.
You could have said any other quarterback.
I'm saying like a Josh Allen, someone that's just gonna sling it. That's what I mean. Not
a gunslinger.
Yeah, a gunslinger that's actually gonna go out and do the big plays. Yeah. Hurt is the quarterback that's going to take care of the ball, do what's needed. This is a defense that I can win by passing the ball. I'll pass this week. Barkley, take the backseat. This is a defense that we're going to win based on running. Smith and
AJ
Brown, take the backseat. Saquon,
right, you know what happens right after that? AJ Brown slams his helmet into the locker and is like, "Fuck you guys, I want to trade."
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem because that's the problem that Jalen Hurts has on this team right now.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm saying. My bad. I didn't mean. I just first thing that popped up into my head. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're good. No, I do. I get what you're like. The more you explain it, I get what you're saying. It's like just funny.
You need a guy that's gonna go out there and give you them 5 good plays. Like, you're not beating this offense.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think Jalen Hurts has been great. I think Jalen Hurts is a weird quarterback. He gets overrated, but he also gets underrated. That's the thing about him.
Yeah.
I'll point to a different person in this offense that I think is the problem. I think Saquon Barkley is the problem.
Okay, expound.
He has. I don't know if we're getting there, but I think he's falling off a little bit.
All right.
Pause. I can kind of see it, but here he got the Madden curse. He got a whole bunch of curses against him, and I brought this up too on why they weren't going to be contenders. Like, oh, here you go.
They are. First of all, they are contenders.
Hold on. No,
I don't think they're that bad.
Yeah, they're contenders.
They're really not that.
We're over here complaining about that. I would love to be the Eagles right now.
Also, offensive line is beaten and battered, right?
Not to that extent.
Where
Saquon should not have only one game where he went over 100 yards this year.
But it's also play calling, in my point of view, too. At the same time, it's also...
I agree Kevin Patul has been bad this year as a play caller, but from where Saquon was last year, where he was rushing for 2,000 yards, it was clear he was in a league of his own.
Yeah.
Where it was Saquon, and then it was the rest of the league.
Yeah.
This year, he's not even top 5 in rushing yards.
Yeah.
He has one game over 100 yards this season, where last year he only had 4 games total where he didn't go over 100.
Yeah.
So we're in a whole different spot. Saquon is just, it's not this, he doesn't have the same juice that he had last year. And I know he has a little bit of injuries this year, but I mean, that's why this offense probably hasn't been as good, is because they can't rely on Saquon to be Superman again.
Yeah.
So I think Saquon's I still think I've been definitely the highest on the Eagles here, and this game really didn't change much. I think people are overblowing it because it is a divisional matchup. You're bound to lose one of these of the season, but yeah, I think Saquon has to be better.
That's what I was about to say. I'd love to be an Eagles fan because we're over here bitching and complaining about 8-4.
Yeah,
like they lost a division game. It's still the Cowboys. They have the most explosive offense in the league right now. Dak Prescott and George Pickens are going insane nuts, and so is also their running back Javonte Williams. Like they're offensively, they're clicking.
I think that's the best offense in the NFL.
Yeah, it is. But then there's also games where they fucking
suck,
are duds. So I don't know, but they are clicking on all cylinders whenever that shit is right. Back to the Eagles. I think what a problem is, and it'll also counteract what you're saying about him, is I think it's Jalen Hurts' ability to throw the deep ball.
Mm-hmm. I think the deep ball is still there. I think it's the other shit. I think it's when his first read is not there. That's when he.
That's what I'm saying. But I think teams are figuring that out.
His his ability, as his talent to throw the ball is there.
I understand that, and that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is they are not throwing the deep ball
because he had a really good deep ball to Devontae Smith last game.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
I'm not saying that they're not getting them, but they're not getting them as much as they need to. Because here's the thing: if you're not taking 4, 5, 6 deep shots a game, what defenses figured out when they're watching film is scoot that ass up.
Yeah.
So when we scoot that ass up, they're taking away the little checkdowns. They're taking away the ability for Saquon to break yards because they're stacking the box. So this is all leading to Jalen Hurts being a passer. And what does Jalen Hurts lack at? Being the best passer. Okay? I'm not saying he can't pass. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is a bad quarterback.
He's not the best passer. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't think he's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he's carried a little bit by his team, but that's not his fault because he's on a great-ass team. But, yeah.
The thing about Jalen Hurts, if he didn't have the performances that he did in the back-to-back Super Bowls, it would be so much of a different conversation. But when the thing about Jalen Hurts is when the times get going, he's going to show up.
Yeah.
That's one thing he has over a lot of quarterbacks. Like when the moment is big, he shows up and plays ball.
I mean, He is one of the only quarterbacks to face off Patrick Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls and technically on the stat sheet out-duel Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Which is a great thing to have, and I think Jalen Hurts is a baller. I think whenever you need him the most, he's probably going to be there. And because when I say probably, it's because we've seen it the past 2 years in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But based off of this year, I'm not getting the same vibe from any player on that team except for Devontae Smith. The only person that A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, and Jalen Hurts have been
bad. Not bad, but
not bad. They're not been themselves
to
the level that they've been in the past couple of years. And I think that is a struggling downfall. But again, man, we're nitpicking. This team is 8-4.
Yeah.
That defense is still fantastic, and I still think they're going to make a deep playoff run.
Yes, I do too.
If not even make the Super Bowl, because count them out. Who knows? He's going to have a fucking 300-yard, 3-touchdown game, and Jalen Hurts is going to look fantastic. And here we are again next year. Is Jalen Hurts top 5 quarterback? That's probably what the fuck's going to happen. But
I do. This playoff run is definitely going to be crucial for Jalen Hurts and where he ranks amongst quarterbacks because he probably will have to do more this time around than he had to do in the past.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting to see. Yeah, like you said, A.J. Brown, I mean, he has his breakout games. Like, he has his good games where he goes over 100, but then he also has games where it's a dud. Devontae Smith has been very consistent this year. And like I said, Saquon, it's just not the same. Like, Lane Johnson being out 4 to 6 weeks right now is definitely hurting them. Like, he's one of the best players overall in football that there is. So that definitely hurts. But he should be back for the playoffs. So yeah, Eagles. So last year I thought they were levels above everybody in the NFC, and they went to the Super Bowl. I thought that again going into the season because they basically brought back everybody and they had a good draft. But now I just think there's a world where they don't make the Super Bowl. If it ended today, I probably would pick them to the Super Bowl, but I could see a world where the Rams beat them or the Seahawks get one on them.
So
I didn't think that coming into the season.
If it ended today, you're still confident that the Eagles can make it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, because I don't think they've shown me enough to not label them as contenders. Because like Tyler said, we are nitpicking the offense, but I think when the going gets tough, I feel like they would be able to figure it out just because of all the talent they have on that team.
I'm
They're
not
more
confident
talented.
they make the Super Bowl.
How confident are you that they get to the divisional or championship round?
I would put my life money on they're getting to the divisional.
I would bet my entire
they would be in the divisional
first game.
They're going to win the first playoff game, but that's easy though because they would get a first round.
I know, but he was saying,
I don't know if they'd get a first round.
So that's why I was asking where
it's just
they're not losing the first round of the playoffs. Fuck no.
No, they definitely will get to division. It's just I don't think they make I say deep by making it to the conference. I view deep playoff run by making it to the conference.
I don't think they touch it.
I don't think so, dude. I don't think that if it ended today, the way that offense is playing, that offense is not an offense that can win. No,
that defense is also one of the best units in football. That defense is elite too, so that's always going to save them. And I
still think the Rams offense is still good enough to beat that defense, and I still think the Seahawks offense is still good enough to beat that defense.
Do we trust the Seahawks all completely? Because
do I trust the Eagles offense to even compete realistically?
Yes, I trust the Seahawks.
You should trust the Eagles more than you trust the Seahawks. I feel like a complete team.
Not with how the offense is playing.
Now,
no,
you could
if
say
it ended
today.
Say I'm saying right now with what I've seen, not the next remaining games.
We just seen Sam Darnold throw 4 interceptions against the Rams.
That's the Rams. I'm picking the Rams to go to the Super Bowl.
That's who they're going to have to play though. I think the Eagles beat the Rams earlier this year, so it's I don't think I get where we have to nitpick because that's just what we do, but I think it is a concern, but just how elite they are at that skill level, I think skill always is going to find a way.
The only thing that I would say with inconsistencies is inconsistency-wise, Seahawks and Eagles, I think they're on the same fucking level. But I think the Seahawks offense is clicking way more than the Eagles offense is right now.
I would say,
I think the Seahawks defense is just as good as the Eagles. The
Eagles
defense.
have had have probably had the hardest schedule in the NFL right now. They've played the most competition out of anybody. Okay. So I think it's very obvious that this offense has looked slow because of the level of competition that they're playing. Their games have been very good that they played.
Cowboys defense is pretty mid.
That's a divisional game though.
I mean,
we always see teams. That's what I was trying to say. Yes, the Cowboys had a great game, but it looks bad.
Do we think the Packers is a really great team right now?
Yes, the Packers are a great team. They're one of the better teams in the NFC.
I don't know. I've seen them have bad losses.
They've been struggling a lot. I wouldn't say them great.
I've seen them lose to the Browns.
They're in the second tier. They're right under contenders.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah,
but
that's a good team.
Contenders is great.
They're good. I don't think
under that it's good. I think they're a good team. I don't think they're a great team.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get into it later. I don't have Packers as top 5 team.
No, I don't either.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's also both conferences though, so it gets a little bit. But they're a top 5 team in the NFC.
I will say I'm also not confident in a lot of fucking teams this year, and I don't know if that's just because maybe the level of worst teams is rising, but I've seen a lot of bad losses from a lot of top teams this year, or just a lot of inconsistencies that really raises awareness. And yeah, I don't because this is a weird year for NFL, and I also think college. It's a very weird watching football. You're seeing outliers of people who have winning records, and you're just I don't think this team's that good.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that, it's a little different.
But so this is the Eagles' schedule to start off the season. They played the Cowboys. That's a tough game for anybody. I don't care. That offense is super explosive. They can beat you any game. Yeah. The Cowboys can beat anybody any given Sunday.
Okay.
I know you can say that about any team, but the Cowboys specifically, you get what I'm saying. That offense is just so explosive.
Yeah.
They can outscore you any day. Then they play the Chiefs, then the Rams, then the Buccaneers, then the Broncos, and then they have a little slight schedule against the Giants and the Vikings, and then the Giants again. Then they played the Packers, and then the Lions, and then they played the Cowboys again.
Yeah, that's a very tough schedule.
Yeah. This team is tested from the top to the bottom. This team has been tested all year, and this is the first test they haven't passed. Mm-hmm. Let's be real.
Yeah.
They've only lost division games, which is good for them. Right? Am I tripping? They lost to the Giants, and they lost to the – how many losses they have? They had 2 or 3.
Jackson Dart whipped it out on them.
Yeah, he did.
They lost to the Broncos, too, from that comeback win.
Yeah.
I don't think
that was a bad loss.
I don't think I've seen
a bad loss.
I don't like you said. There's a lot of teams I don't trust, and I trust the Eagles still.
I still trust the Eagles too. That's what I'm not.
The only team I probably trust more than them could be the Rams. That's the only one I want to hear. I don't really want to hear about the Seahawks yet.
Oh,
Sam Darnold still hasn't won a big game this year yet.
I
know they've been great.
It's hard for me to not. Dude, he's got the O-Poi on his team.
Yeah, I know.
And he's a leader in that factor on why he's O-Poi. His deep ball has been beautiful to Jackson.
He's been good.
Yes.
Sam Darnold has been good this year. He's been great this year.
Yeah.
But he didn't beat that Buccaneers team when the Buccaneers were playing at their best.
Yeah.
He didn't beat the Rams. So it's just like when the times that it's been time to win for Sam Darnold, he's been bad. Like he had that late game interception against the Bucs.
Those have all been high scoring ass games though, right?
Yeah.
Like the defense let them down more than the offense did those games.
That's
Because I'm talking about like 30. I'm talking about they lost 33-30. I'm talking about they lost 35-38.
But when it came down to it, Sam Darnold threw the bad interceptions and the bad plays.
She hit that home. He didn't mean to do that shit against the Bucs.
I don't care. That's the stuff you got to do as a quarterback.
I know, but it's not like it was a bad interception. That shit got popped up.
I think a lot of people are underestimating this Eagles defense too. This Eagles defense can get like that.
No, I know.
Like they have stars all over the place.
Also, I'm the one that came out. I was like, this Eagles defense is still fucking elite.
Yeah.
I understand that this defense is fantastic, but I mean, it's been built that way. You're seeing it from Nolan Smith all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Is
He's
playing
great.
At all-pro level.
Yeah, he's about to be all-pro probably.
Like, Zach Bond is to having an off year, but guess what? Nolan Smith is picking up the slack, so it's just like it is insane what they're doing.
Yeah,
and
Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, that's one of the best defensive tackle duos in the league. Yeah, Jalen Phillips on the edge.
Dude, Jalen Phillips, bro. They just added Jalen Phillips. Jalen Phillips it was the best ad you could ask for.
Yeah.
They got him for literally nothing, and Jalen Phillips is back to being normal Jalen Phillips.
Yeah.
It's insane. I can't stand that shit.
Quinyon Mitchell is one of my favorite corners to watch, too.
Guantanamo Bay?
He's fast as hell. Yeah, he's good.
Mine's Cooper DeJean.
He got both of them.
All right. That's enough about the Eagles. I'm going to get into the other team. I want to ask, do you think that the Cowboys can make a late push for a playoff spot? I think I'm going to start off. I think it's a little too late. They still have coming up a Chiefs game, a Lions game, and 2 division games left. I was looking at their record. They have to win 5 games to even have 9, correct? Or is that 10?
6,
they got 5.
7.
They're 5-1.
If they win out, they can have 11 wins.
Okay, they're not winning out. Yeah, their defense is too hit or miss. I can't put that on them. And also, like I said, the Cowboys. I've seen games where they don't produce on offense. I think the Chiefs are going to lock that shit up. I think the Lions are probably going to win, and I think they can drop a division game.
I'm not gonna lie. They could beat the Chiefs and the Lions.
I know. There's a world. Like I'm not saying there's not a world that they do. I'm just not gonna. I'm not betting on that to happen though. There's no way, shape, or form that I'm betting on the Cowboys to beat them.
There is still a way if the defense played the way that they played in that second half of this past game, just mid. If they're just like decent, like okay, like serviceable, that offense is so great that the way Dak is playing, the way that the offense is moving, they can definitely sneak in.
You can't count them out of any game.
I don't think so. Yeah,
which is how their offense is. Like and then adding Quentin Williams was so huge for them. Like I know, like we give Jerry Jones all the shit, but he cooked this trade deadline. Getting Quentin Williams in there to pair him Kenny Clark and Osa, like them 3D tackles are just like that's you're not. That's why Saquon struggled so much because you can't run on that Cowboys defense.
That's what I was about to say. I mean, from like fucking trade deadline. I mean, from the start of the year, he got George Pickens for a 3rd round draft.
That too, yeah. That's a very.
I mean, who's developing into a. I'm not saying that, but a top 5 receiver this year. He has been, and that's undebatable.
Yeah, he's been top 2.
That's what I'm saying. Top 2 in receiving yards, but I'm just saying in general, top 5 receiver. But I mean, then also making sure that you have 2 picks this year in the draft. You get Quentin Williams. You get damn, who else did they get?
Logan Wilson. I mean, that's not.
They got not Logan Wilson.
Who are you talking about? They got Quentin Williams. They got Logan Wilson. I don't think they got anybody else, did they? In the trade deadline?
They traded for somebody else. I'm not tripping. They traded for somebody big, didn't they?
I think that was really it.
Or was it just Quentin Williams?
Yeah,
okay,
but that's huge, though.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like him doing that, and then also making sure you have 2 picks next year, and your offense is looking pretty damn lethal. You're probably going to sign George Pickens again. I think it's too. Like I said, I think it's a little too late for them to sneak in. They might, maybe, somehow, some way get the 7th spot. But I'm still thinking that the Cowboys are too inconsistent for me.
I get that.
But because this is just a small sample size on this defense even being serviceable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 weeks, maybe 1 week. And like I said, teams could have just been having off weeks.
I might pick them to beat the Chiefs this week. I think.
Really?
I think so. It's at AT&T. It's at Jerry's World. I don't know. I think that's a game the Cowboys can eat. I don't know.
Thursday night it's a Thursday game at 4:30.
Yeah.
It's
Thanksgiving.
You know, run Thanksgiving. Them boys.
That's what I'm saying. Cowboys can win that.
Chiefs ain't gonna let that shit happen on prime time.
That's a really
every time they get a prime time game.
This is a really good game because they're both like in the same situation.
Yeah, I
like,
mean that's true.
There's a very well chance whoever loses this game is not making the playoffs this year. So this is damn near a playoff game.
Pretty fucking much, dude.
Every game for the Chiefs is a playoff game.
Yeah.
Like legit. Like there's no way around it.
That's what I like I said, but I'm marking those as losses with the Chiefs and the Lions, but I mean it could also in this world that they could win those games.
Yeah.
And if they win those games, then let's have this talk. But as of right now,
I do agree.
I think it's too far.
I think they did dug themselves in such a deep hole that it's going to be hard to get out of.
Like I said, because I mean they still have. I mean the Vikings is probably a win because the Vikings are terrible. The Chargers are beat up on the D-line, but again, that is a game that the Cowboys can probably drop to the fucking Chargers. Then, like I said, they finished the year with 2 division games. And Jaden's probably back for that game because Jaden's probably supposed to come back. I mean, unless they're going to keep him out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, they'd have to. Yeah, they'd have to win 6 games in a row to probably make playoffs. And that it's just not going to happen. Like, it's hard for a team to do that.
Yeah,
any team in the NFL.
Because I mean, even if we look at
if we're talking about the best teams in the NFL, they're not even doing that. So it's just like.
Yeah, I was like, and if we're looking at the NFC, I mean, like the teams that are outside looking in, I mean, it's like in 5th is the Seahawks at 8-3, and then you got Green Bay at 7-3, and then San Fran at 8-4, and those are
you would just be able to take San Fran's spot. I don't think you take Seahawks.
Well, then
Packers
no,
spot.
but then you have the Lions at 8th, at 7-4.
So the Lions could miss the playoffs, like Caesar said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then also, I mean, the Panthers have a 6-6 record, but I mean, we seen them last night. They don't look promising, but I mean, that's who they're competing with right now. And I'm going to be honest, I think they're the worst team besides San Fran and Carolina out of all of them.
I think the only team, I mean, I don't know. I could hear you with the Lions. The Lions have been underwhelming, especially the last 2 games. Lions have been pissing me off.
Dude, Jahmyr Gibbs is so fucking good, dude.
Dude, almost.
So that is the only reason that that offense is clicking right now.
I'm telling y'all, he's the best.
Him and Amon-Ra.
He's the best.
Jameer's fucking hard.
It was always start Jahmyr Gibbs.
I don't care. Bijan's still better, but
I don't know.
We were big miss on the Saquon.
Big miss on the Saquon.
Big miss on the Saquon, but I'm not going to count out the 2,000-yard boy from last year.
I am.
But
I'm getting there.
Dude, the Lions off schedule is really not impressive at all either.
Like their wins?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lions, they've been Dan Campbell calling plays is not I don't think it's it.
You don't think it's it?
No. I mean it
might not be.
Their boy Jared Goff, man.
What about him? He's 7-4. Leave him alone.
Oh, that's good now.
They should be
7-4.
That's not good.
It's not terrible. I mean, that's good. That's good. It ain't great.
There's a reason they're not even in the playoffs right now. If the season ended today,
hey buddy,
it's not good enough to.
You're over here talking about the Eagles. They're 8-4. They just got one more win.
They're still in the playoffs.
I know, but the only reason they're not in the playoffs is because the other teams are doing so damn good.
That's the problem. That's
the Bears are so much better.
Dude, fuck the Bears.
Man. The Bears got an actual quarterback.
Didn't you have the Bears winning?
Nah, I didn't.
I could have sworn you had them winning.
If you turn on this Steelers game, the only passes completed were the wide open fucking passes.
How are you doing that?
You know how many passes I've seen in the ground by this dude? It was crazy. It was bad. It was bad.
How he's doing that?
We're doing that. But let's reel it back in. We do want to give it into. We're still with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
George Pickens. Like I said, touch bases on it. I already knew this shit, bro. That's what kills me the most. But is George Pickens top 5 wide receiver? Is he moving into those conversations?
He's moving into the conversations for sure.
This season, for sure.
For
this season, I mean, he is.
For sure. There's no conversation.
There's no doubt about that.
Moving into the conversation, I can confidently say so. Yeah, I think he's probably like in that 6-8 range right now.
Yeah.
It depends on how he ends it. And if the Cowboys make the playoffs, what he does in the playoffs. I think it'll definitely catapult him in that top 5 for sure. It's just for the personality that he is, you have to feed him the ball or he's going to cause hell.
Yeah.
Even him getting the ball, there's certain times he's like, come on, bro, like calm down, like chill a little bit. But it's also like he's happy. You just got to give him the ball, and it's smooth sailing with George Pickens.
I mean, it's because he's always open, man.
I'll say this.
I double guarded, throw him a jump ball, man. If he gets his hands on it, that's his fucking ball. And that's just how it is.
That's what I'll say. And what is a receiver's job in the NFL?
Catch the ball.
Like you're looking resume, what's the requirements of the job? Catch the ball. He does that better than anybody in the NFL. I'll say there's nobody in the NFL on his level with catching the football.
Yeah,
and it's that plain and simple. And when you're that, I think you're a top 10 receiver. Lock.
Yeah, lock.
We could play the game of who you would rather take over him.
There's not a lot this year. I've been saying this. I'm like, dude, George Pickens is a talent that I've never seen before, and unfortunately, my team is fucking stupid and still stuck in 2008 where they think that you have to establish the run before you can throw the ball. But guess what? You have an elite receiver where you can just throw him the fucking ball and you'll catch the ball. Yeah. You traded that away for a damn third-round pick that I'm probably going to get a fucking 4-string D-tackle that we cut in 2 years for.
Yeah.
Different story. George Pickens turned into the player I always thought he was. I will say this does help. CeeDee Lamb is on the other side of him. And CeeDee Lamb, I don't care who you are, he's going to get the number one on him.
But he's dropping a lot of passes. And
CD, yeah.
No.
Go check his stats, though. He's not that bad, dude. He's still getting
He's underwhelming. He's underwhelming.
He's a number.
He was supposed to be a top 5 receiver in football. Arguably the best.
Yeah, but he's getting his shit taken, bro. He's got 900 yards.
No, it's getting taken because he's dropping the ball.
He would be a lot better if it wasn't his fault.
Trust me. Dak, if you ask him, who are you throwing the ball to? Game on the line. Fucking Marshall's got a beam on earth. He's throwing it to CD.
I would throw it to George Pickens, too.
CD! That's his answer, not George.
I was about to say, Dak targets CD a lot more than he targets George Pickens, too. And CD is just been on this year.
I don't think it's true.
Look at their targets.
Trust me, he's on my fantasy team. I've seen the targets. It's like 4 targets, 5 targets.
Yeah, that he's catching.
No, I'm talking about 3 for 5, 3 for 6. Dude, George Pickens just had 10, and then he had 4 or some shit. He should have. Like, but I'm just saying, like, I got CD on my team. It's fucking pissing me off. I already know.
He's dropping a lot, bro.
I mean, he could be. I'm not. See, I'm watching every pass of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to sit here and say I am. But what
CD Lamb, he had 13 targets last night. 11 the game before.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
11 the game before.
I didn't know about that
10,
game.
12, 11, 7, 8. Now let's pull up George Pickens.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yes. George Pickens is on an insane. That's another thing I was going to bring up. If you look at receptions, like of the top,
he always does that.
The top 5 receivers in football, George Pickens has like 74 receptions, while everybody else has like 90.
Yeah, I mean, I think he does have 84. I think I looked this up. He's 8th in receptions with 87.
Yeah.
So he's got 87 receptions. He is 2nd in receiving yards, and he's 3rd in touchdowns.
Yeah, like yesterday he had 4 targets, 9 targets, 11, 4, 11, 6, 9, 9, 11, 9. And 3 of those games was when CD was out.
Yeah,
and you want to say CD's on the other side of him. When CD was out with the high ankle sprain, he had 134 yards against Green Bay.
Yeah,
and 168 against Carolina.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say he's a
wide receiver.
He's a cornerback 2 merchant. Like dude, George Pickens is here.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. I know he's not a QB2 merchant because we had QB4s throwing him the fucking ball and he was producing.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here saying George Pickens. I know George Pickens is a special talent. I've witnessed it with my own eyes in a shitty situation. George Pickens is here, like you said. And there's no other way to chase that. There's no other way to do that. And Jerry finessed us. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I will say, his attitude fucking sucks, regardless of whatever it is.
I don't even care.
I know.
I think it's another Shador situation where he's just very confident in himself and he thinks he needs the ball more.
No, that's fine. No, but he's an actual crash out. Also.
No, he's been a little bit better. He's been better.
Yeah, because he's happy.
He's happy. It was bad, but he's definitely got a lot better.
He's gotten a lot better, but I'm just saying, dude, I'm talking full out. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, there's no reason to do that.
There hasn't been a lot of that this year
because he's happy. He's getting the ball.
He's getting the ball. That's all he wants. I'm not sitting here saying it's not. I'm saying don't get him the ball and watch the fuck out.
Yeah.
Let's turn right into the Joker real fucking quick, dude.
Yeah.
Starts yanking
Why
people
do you think
down.
he was wearing a ski master?
I think he also is misunderstood a little bit. He does crash out, but I don't think he's a bad person. I think
no, it's just that dude. He expects he knows his ability, and we're seeing it like with no excuse now, right? And there's no excuse. You have a very talented quarterback in the regular season because playoffs is a different story. But in the regular season, you have a very talented quarterback, right, who can throw the ball. And you're seeing it. You're seeing what he was demanding, and he's answering what he was calling for. You know what I'm saying?
God, dude, with those fucking targets, bro. Dude, Dak is dropping back a fuck ton.
Oh, yeah.
If both your receivers are getting 10 to 12 targets a game, bro, that's insane.
Do you think there's any wide receiver 2 that's better than him?
No.
Like the T. Higgins,
No,
Devontae.
not
Are
right
you talking about in general?
Yeah,
like talent-wise?
Like, is he the best wide receiver too? Like T. Higgins, Devontae Smith, Jordan Addison.
I think so right now, yeah.
Right
I think
now,
so.
I think, he's proving it.
No, but like, are you next season? Would you take him over?
I would. I would take George Pickens over. I just think all those people that you're naming are having down seasons.
Yeah.
And then he's trending upwards, and it's also like
I would have to. You would have
for
to
him.
ask me that year 3. So like after a full year.
No,
2.
I'm asking you right now though. I'm seeing if you're there already. I would.
Yeah, what do you mean year 3?
Meaning like year 3 with the Cowboys, and that's if they resign him.
What? That's like fucking.
He might not even be with the Cowboys.
That's
next
what I'm
year,
saying.
depending on
That's
what
why I just said.
happens.
If
I'm just saying right now, point blank, if you can draft Devontae Smith or George Pickens, who you drafting?
George Pickens right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's what I was asking.
And then it's Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
And then it's probably T. Higgins.
Okay, but okay, I think that's fine. Now I'm gonna go to wide receiver ones.
Okay.
To see if he's better than. Is he better than AJ Brown?
Yes.
This season, yeah.
No, is he better than AJ Brown? Let's
No,
not do this
Yes.
season.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay, I think he's better than AJ Brown.
I think he's
now.
better. Than
I think
Brown.
AJ Brown's falling down.
I think AJ Brown is what George Pickens is supposed to be, but George Pickens is better now.
I think he's better now.
You guys literally just said, whoa, hold on.
What?
I just said this season I'm taking George Pickens, but you're saying no in general.
Yes,
in general overall.
Because this season's easy because you just look up stats. Yes, obviously.
Overall,
anybody can look up
overall
stats
in
and say
general,
he's better.
Buddy,
taking-
next year, who you got? AJ
Overall
Brown
in general, I am taking AJ Brown.
Okay, that's fine. That's your answer. We're taking George Pickens.
I'm taking George Pickens.
And I think y'all are idiotic.
How?
Buddy.
His hands are 10 times better.
Bro, AJ Brown is an explosive ass receiver.
He hasn't. He's shown that a little bit.
He
this
hasn't
year.
done it this year. Okay, the offense is good.
That's just.
This is, what are we
Do you
talking
think?
about?
That's just us projecting. We think George Pickens is only going to get more targets.
Okay, but what are we doing? Like he could probably only have this season, and that's it.
That's not true. That's not going to happen.
His past seasons, he's still had good
He's going to
seasons
get
before.
better.
He still had 1,000-yard seasons before. It's
Okay,
not
so
like this
are
is
we
the
just
first year he's
downplaying
had
AJ
it.
Brown now? Like
Yes.
no,
we are. I don't think
I'm not downplaying. I think George Pickens is about to be a crazy ass talent next year.
Yes, that's how I feel too.
I think George Pickens is blossoming.
AJ Brown,
his
I don't
fullest
think he's a
potential.
top 5 receiver anymore.
Who wants the next receiver?
Is that crazy to say? I don't think he's a top 5 receiver anymore.
Dude, AJ Brown?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Not this season.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get much better.
AJ Brown's a little old, dude. Older.
He's not getting the ball.
I think he's like 28. All right, you about to cry, dude? What the hell are you doing?
It's just
over
like
there?
the disrespect, bro. The
How is that
disrespect.
disrespectful?
George Pickens is
This is
insane.
the number 2 receiver in the league this year.
This is disrespect, bro. But go on to the next receiver, bro.
This is what I've been begging for. I was like, dude, he's had the talent all in the world. Nobody fucking watches the 9-8 Steelers, okay? I'm the only person who's been vouching for this motherfucker.
Okay.
He finally ends up on the Cowboys, and this is what's happening, dude. I'm telling you, he's fucking legit.
Okay, is he better than DK Metcalf?
Yes.
Yes. No, I'll say fuck yes.
The Steelers.
But also, that's a whole different story, bro.
No, DK's not top 15.
Is he better than Roma Dunze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Stephon Diggs?
Yeah.
Nico
Yeah.
Collins?
Yeah. I think so.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one because Nico Collins just had like 15 hundo last year. Or 2 years ago, whatever it is.
Nico is playing with backup QBs.
That's hard. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
Let's
fuck
play.
it. Let's play. I'm on the George Pickens train. It's not stopping.
Jalen Waddle?
Yes.
Chris
Yeah.
Olave?
Yes.
Emeka Ibuka?
Yes.
I think he's better than Emeka.
Yes. I mean, he's literally better than him this year.
Yeah. It's just, dude, that start was
And you know why that start was good?
Why?
He had Mike Evans on one side.
all right.
Hey.
Ted McMillan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ted McMillan is 11 in receiving yards this year.
That's pretty good. He's got some drops too.
I'm not gonna do him.
He had a bad drop last night.
Garrett Wilson.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
I've already said that shit before too. Before this year.
Yeah, I think he's better than Garrett
Yeah,
Wilson.
I thought he was better than Garrett Wilson in previous years.
All right, we can get here. Drake London.
Yes.
I think he's better than Drake London.
I think he's better than Drake London.
I don't think he's better. I don't think he's better than Drake London.
I don't
I
think
think he's
I
better
can
than
go
Drake London,
there.
bro.
I don't think he can go there. No.
Yeah.
What are you saying no off of? That's what I'm
I
Off
think
the
as a
quarterbacks that he's had and the seasons he's put up, I'm taking Drake London.
Yeah. George Pickens still hasn't had a year that Drake London had last year.
Huh?
Drake London had a really good year last
About
year.
to happen. It's happening. And
Well,
this
we
is his
have to see.
first
We
year
haven't
he's
seen
had a
it. I
competent
know he has to
QB.
finish. He has to finish the season like this.
Okay, yeah, true, whatever.
Okay, and what competent QB did Drake London ever had?
Kirk Cousins the first
Kirk
6
was
weeks
bad.
of his
Kirk was
Falcons
bad.
career.
We're talking about Drake London. If you get him
Dude, I'm
Dak
joking,
Prescott,
bro. Calm the
no,
fuck
because
down.
you said I'm
Kirk Cousins
taking.
the first 6 weeks. Bro.
You're
You think that's a
taking
serious
George
fucking
Pickens
answer?
over Drake London.
I am.
You're idiotic.
That's fine. That's fine.
Fine, bro. I don't think it's that crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
I think AJ Brown's more crazy than fucking Drake London.
Nah.
Yes.
Drake London's killing him this year in yards.
Who?
Drake London's killing A.J. Brown this year in yards.
No,
and he did last year, too.
Okay, I'm talking about overall. I'm also taking into the fact
I think Drake London's super. I think Drake London is like second behind George Pickens and like throw the ball up and you catch it, but I think Drake London is a better route runner than George Pickens. So I just think he's better overall.
I still think like Justin Jefferson's a better get up and get the ball too.
Than both of them?
No.
Than Drake London? Well, yeah, Justin Jefferson's like one of the best.
Okay, well, yeah, but that's what you said second.
Okay,
like,
I think I would take like as hands
don't
like
forget
go up.
that first down catch by fucking Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
That was 2 years.
Two's a year ago,
and that was still
Drake London's
one of the
still doing
craziest
that.
catches in the world.
Drake London's still doing that.
I ain't never seen him do that shit.
What? You've never watched? Not the one-handed shit, but when it's a jump ball, get it. Drake London's coming down with that.
I'm not saying Drake London's bad, bro. Drake London's a great wide receiver. This is a great game to play with me.
What about Amon-Ra St. Brown?
No, he's not better than Amon-Ra right now. He can be. He has every intangible to be. Right now, fuck no.
I think Amon-Ra's too consistent.
Yeah, I was about to say, Amon-Ra's been a top 8 receiver for ever since he's been in the league.
So who's the top 5 receivers? There's Jamar, Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
And then Puka.
Can you still put Devontae? I would still put Devontae in that conversation.
Devontae, man. He is a 1-yard touchdown merchant, though.
Yeah,
I will tell you that. 1-yard touchdown merchant.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about the touchdowns right now.
You still saying Devontae Adams still got it like that?
I think
he does still got it.
He still got it like that. I still think he's a top 10 receiver for sure.
That motherfucker's
I don't know if
still
he's
getting his ass open.
I don't know if he's still top 5 because I think Puka is still better than him.
Puka is better than him.
Yeah, that's right.
But Puka's more their gadget guy. Like he's getting force-fed the ball a lot more than he is.
The whole reason he's good is I seen a whole video breakdown on him. One, it's because of Sean McVay. But two, the shit that he's able to realize and adjust to is insane. Like, they were saying that he ran, like, a motion, and he was supposed to go to, like, the outside, but he stopped right in the middle and, like, nodded his head to, like, do it. And the way he broke off in the middle to get completely open was insane. But, yeah, that's a whole – I just seen that shit, and I was like, wow, there's really levels to this shit.
So you got
that's why you're so good.
Jamar, Justin.
Yep. Okay, I mean
Puka, Amon-Ra.
Yep.
JSN's top 5 now.
Well, yeah, JSN's fucking –
and then I think George Pickens is next. I think it's like your Drake Londons. You got
I mean, it just depends on do you still believe in CeeDee Lamb?
Okay, but you're saying that you're taking Drake London, so how are you putting
Let's put this
Pickens
question.
at 6?
I'm just saying, like, I think like that's when it comes. He's like,
but I did say 6 or 8, so like I won't get mad at that. I'm saying Pickens is like in that 6 to 8 range.
I think 6 is 8.
You think George is better than CeeDee Lamb
this year?
Like going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Dude, I don't know. That's hard.
Don't forget the season CeeDee Lamb had.
No, that's hard. I can't confidently
I know.
say that.
Wasn't it yards and
I can't confidently say that.
Or yards and receptions that CD led in 2 years ago?
I don't know if he's led in. I can look it up.
Because dude, he had like 1,700. He had like 1,700.
Yeah, I know he had a
1,700
yard season.
He led in yards. I know that.
His hands have just been so underwhelming this year.
It's fucking crazy. Man. It's
that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. But
he led in targets and receptions.
If you look at
when he had 1,700 yards,
if you look at his entire career, I don't know if I can, dude. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 years straight. 4 years straight of 1,000-yard seasons.
Yeah.
Rookie season, he was shy of it. He was at 935. Like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm not taking Pickens over George. I mean, I'm not taking Pickens over George. I'm taking Pickens over Lamb.
Second, I still think CeeDee Lamb is a standout wide receiver.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to take this season and because, I mean, we've seen this before. Motherfuckers do this. But I will tell you, I will not be surprised if George Pickens is a top 5 receiver next year. If George Pickens has any type of season like he does now, I'm starting to take that motherfucker over people. Just because his ability to catch the ball and produce, that's way better than people who have produced and are not producing.
Yeah.
And that's where, in the second year, if you're able to prove it to me, that's when I'll start respecting you a lot more.
Yeah,
than
that's what I was trying to say. I don't think CeeDee Lamb has shown me anything this year to where I can comfortably put him over George Pickens yet.
Yeah.
I think George Pickens is – because George Pickens is doing this on less targets. That's the scary thing.
George Pickens –
okay, hold on.
Every single one of his
what I'm hearing is that you're taking Pickens over CeeDee. So if you look at career, right?
Yeah.
And you look at what they've done, just based on this season alone, you're confidently taking –
No, not confidently. I'm
okay.
I'm not saying I will. I'm saying I can like get there. Like I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to getting
That's
there.
what I was trying to say. I'm not opposed to it.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted you to clarify that because the way you were saying it,
my fault.
My God, when you would get.
Do you want me to tell you George Pickens shit because you keep like saying like George Pickens hasn't been a good receiver?
No, I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just trying to say like who we're comparing him to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going there yet.
George Pickens is elite.
This is what I want to say. His receptions, okay? So since being in the league, he's had 52 receptions, 63 receptions, 59 receptions, and then this year he has 67 receptions, which I don't think that's correct.
No, that's about right.
Because it says on ESPN, I looked it up last night, it said he's 8th in receptions with 87. So I don't know how the hell. Oh, maybe it's 67.
I got you.
Yeah, look it up real quick for me.
It's
67.
NFL receiver.
He's eighth. He's 8th with 67. So earlier I said 87. My bad, typo. So yeah, he's 8th with 67. He's had 800 yards, 1,140 yards, 900 yards, and now 1,000 yards.
I get that, but we're talking about like going back to literally the last person I was just talking about. You're trying to compare him to and say like the way he was making it out to seem was like I'm taking Pickens over a guy that's had 4 seasons straight of 1,000 yards.
He's just older than him.
And I think one season was almost
George
2,000.
Pickens is about to have. He had 1,000 yards last year. He's about to have 1,000 yards again.
No, he had
he didn't. He had
1,140 the year before.
Okay, he had 1,000. He had 1,000 his first year, right?
Nope, second year.
Yeah, 1,000
first
second.
year he had 800.
Yeah, 1,000 his second year. 900 last year, and he's about to have over 1,000 this year. And the Steelers' quarterback situation has been ass.
I get that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to say like he's not an elite receiver, and I'm not trying to say he can't be great and he can't be a top 5.
I am getting what he's saying though.
I legit just said I can see if he does this again next year, there is no way we're gonna take him out of the top 5 conversation. I'm just saying right now, I am not gonna confidently say I'm gonna take your receivers that have done more production in over the years than him, just based off of one great season. I'm not doing
I get that.
This motherfucker had 181 targets the year he had 1,744 yards.
Who, CD?
Yes, that's fucking insane, dude.
Because CD, he's like a gadget guy. You can put him anywhere.
He had 135 receptions that
and
year.
also, I don't think he had any, realistically, any other person beside him.
Yeah, pretty much. He hasn't really had a good wide receiver too. I mean,
so it's like it was just like throw the ball to CD. So yeah.
Ironically, this is his worst season since his rookie year.
And he's missed
probably.
3. He's missed 3 games.
And he's missed 3 games, and he still has 632 yards. He just has 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So he ain't been getting in the end zone a lot, which is fucking bullshit. But got him on fantasy if you can't tell.
Yeah. So I just want George Pickens is for sure top 10.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
All right, bet.
Top 10 moving into next season. I think he's top 5 this season.
So, this season he's top 5.
This season overall, top 5.
Yeah.
Moving in, top 10 can be in the middle at the end for sure, in my opinion. If he does the same thing this year, top 5.
Yes,
right?
Sir.
Like I said, right now, overall, I would confidently put him in that 6-8 range.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's conversations to be had, but most probably 8 for me. But yeah.
It's getting close.
Oh, it's getting in there.
He's fighting.
Yeah.
We can come back to this at the end of the year.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's also not with George Pickens. It's not a stat thing, man. It's just like when you turn on the game, bro. You already know that you're about to have.
I've said this before. Numbers don't lie, but they don't tell the full story. So it's just like
that's what I've been trying to say.
He's just fucking crazy, man.
You're good, Trevor Lawrence.
All right.
That's
move
not
on.
That's
on to the next topic, sir.
That's not
changes
even,
for people.
Okay. That's not even.
Yeah, I'm gonna nitpick the person.
That's not even close to what I want to talk about. I want to talk about good teams. I want to talk about the Chiefs and Colts.
Yep, let's go.
Just played. Colts going into offensive juggernaut. Chiefs needing to win. Who came out on top? The Chiefs. We already knew this.
Kansas City.
Yeah,
I had them winning.
I did too. If they beat the Colts, they're right back in it. They beat the Colts, they're right back in it. Like I said, this team's never going to stop fighting. This team's somehow never going to stop winning. And I'm never going to count them out. I think the Colts played a good game for about 3 quarters.
First half.
Yeah.
They scored 1 field goal in the second half.
Yeah, that's true. I still believe in the Colts. I'm not going to take this as like a bad loss. I still think it's the Chiefs. I think you have every right to lose a game against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. I still think the Colts are going to be just fine. I think the Chiefs did what they needed to do. They negated the run, and Jonathan Taylor had like 55 yards, something like that.
Yeah.
So a 50-some on like 16 carries, some shit like that. So, I mean, he was getting high volume, not enough plays, and I think that is how you genuinely beat the Colts.
Yeah, I was going to say that. The Chiefs laid out the game plan on how you beat the Colts, honestly.
Yeah.
You forced Daniel Jones to be a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones isn't as bad as that sounds, but it's like when like what we said about Jalen Hurts. Daniel Jones is on that, like, so from what we've seen so far, like he's on the opposite tier. Like, You need Daniel Jones to make a play on 3rd down, 4th down. In that second half, he just couldn't do it. He was just missing his receivers. He was being inaccurate. I think another factor of that game is if that game isn't at Arrowhead, I do think the Colts probably could pull that out because that does matter. Like playing at Arrowhead is one of the hardest stadiums in the league. They know what the situation is. You're back against the wall. That stadium was rocking. So that's another thing. But that's the game Daniel Jones is going to have to win.
And that's true. But I also just think, like, dude, facing an NFL team on any given Sunday is like you can lose that game, and that's always been proven.
Yeah.
2, this is the Chiefs, so I think it's a quality loss.
No, it's quality loss.
It's the Chiefs, and I'm not gonna knock the Colts on this, and I'm more gonna praise the Chiefs on never giving up.
No,
I'm not even gonna praise realistically go the Chiefs. I'm gonna praise Steve Spagnuolo. The reason they won that game wasn't because of Pat, wasn't because of Andy Reid. It wasn't because of the team. It yes and no, because they couldn't move the ball in the beginning. The only reason that they were, it was because that defense kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going.
Yeah, the defense kept them in the game.
They won them that game. Austin, they won them that game.
That's not. Your quarterback has to have some.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say like Pat played bad. No. I'm making it sound bad, but also like he didn't have a great game.
Statistically, he didn't, but like eye test, he was doing everything he needed to do to win that game. Like he was running out the pocket. Rashee Rice had a great game. If you want to talk about that, they went into overtime and they won the game.
No, I know he single-handedly helped them too. I get that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, the reason that there was even a chance for them to come back was because of that defense.
It was both. The offense had to score more than 21 points to win that game. They had to go in and add in the second half. And
yeah, but you're also asking a offense to go and score when they're at like the damn 25, 30-yard line. They better go fucking score.
That was not true.
Patrick Mahomes is your
They weren't starting at the 25-yard line.
Dude, they had short fields quite a bit because of that damn defense, bro.
Not that short. They weren't. Daniel Jones didn't really turn the ball over.
But I'm still saying like they were on the field quite a bit because the defense kept getting the Colts offense out.
Yeah, but the offense still has to go out and execute, and that's what they did.
I know, but the reason that
if that game was 9-10, I would be like, okay, the defense won the game. But the game was like kind of high scoring.
The only reason that it was realistically that high scoring was because the defense clicked. It
was both sides of the ball.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, both defenses played good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to talk about a defense making a truly defensive stand. Patrick Mahomes was on the 2-yard line with 1st, 2nd, and 3rd and goal, and they held them motherfuckers to a field goal to push that bitch to overtime. So, I mean, if we really want to talk about the Colts defense, put that game on their fucking back in order for them.
But also, they fumbled
it
too. They fumbled it too because there was a lot of times where they needed to get them off the field, a lot of the 3rd and longs and stuff like that, and they couldn't. They let the Chiefs get the first down. So they were in the stance and they were in the position to lose the game because of them too.
Kinda. I mean, but the whole reason that game even got extended was because they kept them motherfuckers from outside.
I get that, but it's also
like don't break. Come on, player.
But like I get that, but Colts,
it's also Mahomes gonna move that ball down the field regardless.
I was about to say the Colts defense looked good in that game. Like their secondary, like Tre'Davious Ward, Sauce Gardner,
dude, no, like for sure, like they were trying to keep them in the game when the offense wasn't scoring. Like they were like the offense wasn't scoring, but the defense for the Colts as well. Dude, they were doing everything they could, but it's also like, bro, we're on the field 90% of the time, bro. Like I need you to like extend these damn. It can't be quick 3 and outs. It can't. And that's unfortunately that's what it ended up happening.
What the Colts are missing is a pass rush. I think that's what their next move needs to be. I know they don't have a 1st-round pick, but
they got JT Tuimoloau.
It wasn't showing on Sunday. Latu. I mean, he had an interception, but besides that, I mean, Patrick Mahomes had a good amount of time, and that's too much time for Mahomes.
Honestly, I'm surprised that now that we bring this up,
could be clicking.
To bring this up, the Sauce Gardner move was good, was great in my opinion. To get great corner combo. But also, I was like, kind of like on the like, really? You didn't go for a pass rusher? Like, I thought they should have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have made a trade, it wouldn't have been for a corner. It would have been for a pass rusher.
You know how?
Because I agree. I think that's what they need.
You know how QB's best friend is a wide receiver?
Mm-hmm.
A pass rusher's best friend is a quarterback.
Yeah.
If you have good coverage, that allows pass rush to have more time to get back there. Vice versa. If you have a good pass rush, it allows corners to have jam coverage and not allow the receivers open.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a corner doesn't necessarily, like, if you get a corner, it doesn't necessarily be like, oh, damn, why didn't you get an edge rusher? Because that helps you out a little bit, especially when you have a lockdown corner like Sauce Gardner.
No,
I
get
that takes
that.
away a reception. That takes away a look.
Yeah,
so
I get that.
That allows for Daniel Jones to sit there and be like, oh, shit, well, he's covered. And that allows for more times for your pass rusher to get there.
I get that. But when we get to the nitty-gritty, when we get there has to be a stop. There has to be
By the way,
a change of possession, right? Yeah. From one team to the other. Who do we look at? We don't look at a corner. We don't look at a pass rush. We look at that D-line, right? Which is why I think they might have been in a better position moving forward if they went out and try to get a stellar pass rusher. But also at the same time, was there really anyone out on the table? Yeah, you can say Hendrickson, but it's also like, were the Bengals really ever going to trade him?
Probably
Even
not.
Going for the Sauce Gardner one, that was shocking.
But I also do want to say they have young pass rushers that have a promising future. So trading for somebody in a sense of that you've been drafting that way for the past 2 years, 3 years, it kind of goes back on everything that you've been doing.
Yeah.
They probably believe in them pass rushers. Like I said, JT, he's a rookie. He's obviously probably not going to have the greatest of years on his first year unless he's some type of generational talent, which even the generational talent isn't getting back there this year. Abdul Carter. But but what I'm saying is that they probably have that. And like I said, trading for Sauce Gardner is not bad in any sense or shape
Not
or way
trying to make it seem like that.
Okay.
Yeah, not trying to seem like that.
It's trading for Sauce Gardner. I'd rather trade for Sauce Gardner than Trey Hendrickson, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, well, depending on what the hell you could get Trey Hendrickson for. If it's like a 6th-round pick, 5th-round pick, some shit like that, then I'd probably go Trey Hendrickson.
I don't know. I'm not saying they made a mistake trading for Sauce Gardner. I think they did the right thing because their cornerback room was lacking before they got Sauce. So that was another, like Tyler said, they have young pass rushers that they're trying to develop. So, yeah, I'm just saying in that game, what was apparent to me is I think Mahomes had a little bit too much time. Yeah. There were some times where he was in the pocket for a little too long.
But that's what I'm banking my case on, right? The games that you need to win, right? That's a big game you needed to win to eliminate them. Yeah. Right? You fumbled the bag. You might have screwed the entire damn league by not winning that game. But also, there's a lot of plays in that moment, like when I'm saying 3rd and long, 4th and mid.
No, I get what you're saying. Edge rusher,
you're looking for the edge rusher. Get to the damn quarterback.
That's where I was looking at, too. I was like, I don't see it.
And I do want to go back on the Colts defense where you're saying it kind of cost them the game in a sense. Dude, they held the Chiefs to 5 field goals.
Yeah.
That's big time from a defense when you got Patrick Mahomes on the other side.
No, I get that.
That's in realistic form. If you're got a way worse defense, that's 2-3 touchdowns on Patrick Mahomes. Like that's just genuinely how that's going to work.
Yeah, no, the Colts have a secret weapon to beat Patrick Mahomes. And that's Lou Anarumo. He knows exactly how to beat Patrick Mahomes because he's done it before in the past. He's the only defensive coordinator to do it. Is that funny?
No, it's just very funny because.
But the only problem, dude,
he left you guys. That's why I was like.
The only problem is that I think he's lost the last 2 or 3.
Yeah, because the Bengals defense was ass.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to knock him, but it's just like.
But the defenders fucked that up because they were supposed to beat him last year, and he fucking got a PI. Or that was
it was one last time we made the playoffs. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Lou Anarumo has actually played Patrick Mahomes the best out of any defensive coordinator that's in the AFC. Yeah. So him going to the Colts, that defense played. It looked just like how the Bengals looked against Mahomes, like when they played him, when the Bengals was actually good. So that is already good for them. Like they're built to beat the Chiefs. They just didn't do it this Sunday, and I said edge rusher because I'm nitpicking that defense. That defense played great, like Tyler said. They held them to 9 points in the first half. They couldn't find the end zone. On the other side, Daniel Jones, in my opinion, just didn't play at a top tier level that he needed to play that to win that game.
And I'm not trying to act like.
And I don't think Shane Steichen trusted him in the overtime because he didn't throw the ball once. They ran the ball 3 times with Jonathan Taylor. They got close to the first down yard and then they got stuffed again. So he didn't let Daniel Jones.
Which is where I was confused on the way he called the plays. I was confused on why on earth would you ask for the ball, right? Because the new rule is you get the ball back regardless.
You got the number 1 offense. You're trying to make a statement. In my head, that's the only reason that I can think of that.
I'm with you, right? That's why I'm like, okay, I understand why you're getting the ball first. I can see it. But to hit on what I said, based on his play calling, I was like,
oh, yeah.
If you're going to call those plays, why?
Yeah, like hindsight, like how you seen him call the play.
Yeah, because you do that when you decide I'm going to defer. Maybe. Right? If they score or they don't score, right? Because if you hold them off, then you run down that clock and then you go and score and you're fine.
It's not smart to ask this on what I'm about to say, but maybe this is just logical thinking. I'm just trying to think outside the box. Maybe the plan was to run that bitch all the way down and get a touchdown.
Yeah, you can do that.
And they have 2 minutes left. But here's the thing, you got Patrick fucking Mahomes. I think 2 minutes is an eternity, so that's a dumb situation.
It's not even that also. It's also you just went through 2 quarters where you really weren't able to move the ball at all. Yeah. You couldn't run it, you couldn't throw it because Steve, that's why I'm saying me personally, I'm banking more the win on Steve Spagnuolo because he's the reason why that number 1 offense couldn't do shit for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
See, when you say it like that, it sounds better than because at first you were like, I don't think this one had anything to do with Mahomes or the offense. I think it's just that defense.
And then you blame the Colts defense, and I was like, them motherfuckers didn't let up anything.
Yeah. No, that's why I started arguing. I was like, don't say Mahomes wasn't good this game because he was great.
My bad. It's just that sometimes
He's still through for like 390.
I keep going, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, my bad. But
I got you.
But yeah, that's why, like I'm saying, for 3 quarters, he held the number 1 defense to a shutout. They didn't do shit. Right? Yeah. And that's where I'm like, bro, like...
number 1 offense?
Yeah, that was a good point you made. Don't call to get the ball first at halftime if you're going to play so conservative on
Exactly.
offense.
Like, what are you doing?
I get you run the ball 3 times, but I feel like you're that close, you might as well just go for it on 4th down.
Dude, it was... Yeah, and it was also... It was
legs. Where the fuck is this option at, bro?
Plus, it was... What was it? 4th and 3? 4th and 5? Yeah. You telling me you got Pittman, you can't get his ass on a sling, you can't get him the ball?
Yeah.
Like...
I trust Jonathan Taylor more than Michael Pittman.
I'm just saying, like, you just ran the ball 3 times and he could... What, he got you 5 yards?
Buddy,
I'm throwing it.
Buddy.
Realistically, I'm not calling
Jonathan Taylor.
Realistically, no. First of all, realistically, I get that, but realistically, I'm not calling 3 run plays and back to back in overtime. I'm not. Especially if I'm going against Patrick Mahomes. Especially if I know that if I win this game, he's basically out the playoffs. Like, I'm not doing that.
It sucked because Jonathan Taylor had like an 8-yard run. So they were close to getting the 3rd down, and then they got stuffed.
3 plays in a row.
Yeah.
Or 2 plays in a row, my bad, because they had to punt. But, yeah, that shit is crazy. Like I said, I think it was just a good game. I think those are 2 contenders. Those are 2 people that we're going to see in the playoffs. And I believe that the Colts are really fucking good. But
you believe we're going to see the Chiefs in the playoffs?
Yeah, okay. I just said that. I said that last week. I was like,
no, it's funny because like you saying that is it's locked that they're going to be in the playoffs.
Oh, I'm locking that shit in.
Plus,
Chiefs going to sneak in. They
probably will. They probably will.
Plus, is it just me or I can't remember, bro? I'm pretty sure it was that game. The Colts and Chiefs, wasn't it? They were calling it like the NBA, like they were just calling penalty against penalty against penalty. Or was that another game that I'm thinking of?
I don't think so. I don't think it was too bad.
I mean, there's like I said, I was on vacation, boy. I think
then it might have been another one because I'm pretty sure there was one play.
I watched it. I don't think it was like nothing like crazy, like where I was like, oh, okay, this like it's excessive. So no.
Okay.
I mean, Mahomes always gets extra low calls. So.
No, I'm not even saying on. I was saying it on both.
I mean, both
ends.
Colts had some like motion before, like
there was a lot of things I was like, bro, like at the end of the day,
motions and shit,
I was just like, at the end of the day, bro, let them play. It was getting to that.
Well,
point.
that's literally illegal. We can't
no.
What I'm saying,
there was one where I think it was even on the Chiefs where it was like, bro, like I get it, but that's not a flag. It was literally where it nicked his face mask because of his finger, like it nicked it, and they called it like hands to the face. I'm like, bro, I'm not, and it took away a big play for the Chiefs. I'm like, bro, come on, bro.
I remember they missed one when Daniel Jones threw it. I think it was to Josh Downs and their Chiefs corner Watson. He like literally face masked them and they didn't call it. So
tough.
Yeah,
tough. Missed calls. See them all the time.
Yeah.
Can't do shit about it.
No.
Only thing you can do is cry. And guess what?
All I can do is try out for being a referee.
Make your day worse.
I'm gonna go be a referee.
Please, God, don't.
Yep. I'm a fuck.
Your vision's awful.
I'm a fuck
your
Patrick Mahomes up.
Awful, but.
Hey. Tell TJ Watt to go lay his ass out. Nope, not passing rusher. Keep moving.
Yes.
Take his head off.
Bro.
We keep going.
Okay, so listen, and I'm just bringing this up because you just said TJ Watt and not calling flags.
Yeah.
Bro, the one where he sacked Caleb Williams and got like a touchdown because it was a forced fumble in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
It was just forced fumble and they picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, I kid you not, mid-play, it's yanking his arm down. He's looking at the ref like, what's going on?
Yeah.
He still got past him and tackled, but not a single flag thrown.
Yeah.
Not a single fucking flag thrown. And I was just like, bro, like, he's literally looking at you begging for it while his jersey's getting ripped off.
Yeah.
And you still don't call that shit.
There was another player, too. Fuck, I can't remember.
Because that
it literally happened just now. It literally happened this week, too. And it was like, bro, it was bad. And it didn't get called.
I don't think that they call holding on edge rushers, like, at all anymore. Like, unless it's
they
like
do.
Unless it's egregious.
If the edge rusher ends up on his ass, then
yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's it though. Like if they're back there and they're still holding that, dude, it's rare that they call that shit anymore. Which is crazy.
I mean, but if you're calling it like on the elite guys like TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Max, you're gonna be calling that all day because they're getting held like all game.
Ooh, that's why you pay him $41 million.
I know, but it's just like
you can't block them, but that's illegal.
It's like
bro.
I know, but it's already like we already fucking like the penalties are like okay.
God forbid I accidentally pulled the fucking wide receiver's towel and deranged him from his route a little bit. That's a fucking pass interference call. So that's why it just pisses me off. But I mean,
that's a big motion.
I do get it because it's fucking you're already chip blocking that motherfucker and everything. So
that's what I'm saying. You're going to be calling that whistle all day. It's just going to get excessive.
I get it, but when it's bad, call that shit. I'm tired of it. But yeah, we're gonna move on. So you think Chiefs make playoffs?
It's tricky. I think they.
I don't know. That schedule's still tough.
I think they do. I don't.
Bottom of the AFC is pretty.
Yeah, I don't believe in the bottom of the AFC, so I think they do.
Yeah, you think they do? You think they do?
This was a big game.
That's what I was saying. If they win this one, I thought they were.
If they win out, let me look. I still think that there might be a way. I think they have to legit win out.
Cowboys.
Nah, they should be good. I'm telling you, they might. Dude, there's a real reason they sneak in at 9-8, like on some real shit.
I mean, dude, I think legit, dude, the game that's gonna matter. I think it's that Broncos Chiefs. So
yeah, I mean that is gonna matter for sure.
So no, I still don't think so.
What's the rest of their schedule though?
They got the Cowboys.
Because they got 6 wins.
They got the Texans.
Okay,
they got the Chargers.
Cowboys, they can win. Texans, they can win. Titans, they're gonna win. That's 3 wins.
Then they got the Broncos, and then they got the Raiders.
Raiders are winning. That's 4. They're at 10.
Raiders and Titans are the only give me's on that schedule.
That's 2 though. But
like they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose one of these games. Cowboys, Texans, and Chargers and Broncos. Okay. They're gonna lose 1 or 2 of those games.
Let's say they win the gimmies. That's already 8 wins. We're looking at 2 more. You think they can win 2 more out of the rest of their games?
You think they end up 10 with 10 wins?
I'm saying that's what like realistically locks them into a playoff spot.
Yeah.
I think they beat the Raiders, and I think they beat the Titans. Those are the 2 worst teams in football.
Yeah, I agree.
They just need 2 more wins out of the teams that they play. And I'm sorry, the Cowboys are fun and feisty, but they just held the Colts to 20 points. I don't see how they can't do that with the Cowboys.
I don't know. I don't think that's a gimme. I don't even think that. Fuck, I don't know. I'm not
saying the Cowboys is a gimme, not at all. I'm saying they can win that game. Yeah, you're not counting the Chiefs out against the Cowboys, dude. Come on now. You being serious? Or are you just like doing this shit? Like, or are you just like preying on their downfall?
No, I'm being serious. If the Cowboys the defense plays how they played at the end of the game against the Eagles, I don't see the Chiefs winning.
That's cool, but
that offense is electric too.
Buddy, it's Patrick Mahomes. Why are you discounting Patrick Mahomes?
Buddy, look at his team, bro. He is out here fighting arm, leg, toes. He's using his toes as an opportunity to drag that offense. I don't know what we're expecting.
They have no run game.
Come on, bro. But Patrick Mahomes is doing more and above. I'm not trying to discount Mahomes. I'm just saying, regardless, the reason that he's even in this position is his offense. Like, his team is not backing him up.
I understand
so,
that.
Like, what are we doing, bro?
I understand that, and I'm not saying that's not the reason. But after they just beat the Colts, you're not going to sit here and look at me and say they can't beat the Cowboys.
They fucking beat them because of Steve Spagnuolo. 3 damn quarters shut them out, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we talking about?
You don't think there's a chance the Chiefs could beat the Cowboys?
What the fuck does that have to do? I'm asking
saying, realistically, if I'm putting money on it, I'm picking the Cowboys.
That's fine.
All right, pick them.
No, because I can hear you. I'm just saying, like, you're saying there's no chance.
I'm not saying that there's no chance.
I think it's 50-50.
I'm saying, like, if the Cowboys defense plays the way that they did against the Eagles in the second half, I just don't seriously see them actually being to etch out a win. Do I think it's still a fucking dogfight? Yeah, because still the Cowboys defense is the Cowboys defense.
Right.
It's pretty mid.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm going to say, yeah, I'm kind of confident that the Chiefs are going to win. Fuck no. I'd be out of my mind.
What? You're out of your mind if you think you're confident that the Chiefs beat the Cowboys?
Yes.
What in the fuck?
But are you confident the Chiefs hold on, are you on the switch? Are you confident the Chiefs beat the Cowboys?
I'm confident, yeah, but I'm not sitting here discounting all I'm not discounting the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys can win the game. Okay. This motherfucker's over here sitting acting like I just said the Bengals can beat the Cowboys, or I said the Raiders can beat the Cowboys, or I said
You think that the Chiefs offense can put up with the Cowboys offense right now with what they're doing with those 2 receivers, even with CD's all his drops?
Buddy,
what are we talking about?
Do you understand that the Cowboys defense, other than this second half that you're talking about, has been historically bad, right?
Not historically.
They're pretty fucking bad. Up until that trade deadline, it was pretty fucking bad.
The Cowboys have a way worse defense than the Chiefs.
I watched Russell Wilson throw up fucking 400 yards against them.
Against the Chiefs?
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Cowboys.
Defense. Their secondary's awful, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Chiefs.
Their secondary's terrible.
You're talking about Russell Wilson?
Huh?
You said Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
No, that Cowboys defense is horrible.
Bro, are we talking about, like, come on. He just got Williams, bro. Like, that's a whole different defense. They got Kenny Clark. That's a whole different defense.
Did I say one thing about the run defense?
That defensive line is getting to the quarterback. Bro, Williams just got 2 sacks the other game. Maybe, I think 1.
Hey,
1 or 2.
Cool. I don't give a fuck. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm talking about is their secondary. Their secondary's fucking awful. Hey, you know who they got on the other side of the ball? The fucking second greatest quarterback to touch a fucking football.
Dude, the Chiefs are realistically. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be confident that the Chiefs go into Jerry World and beat the Cowboys. No, I'm not gonna say that confidently. I'm not doing that.
You can't say it confidently that they can't beat them.
Like, in what world are you saying that confidently?
I can have more confidence in the Chiefs than I can't have more confidence in the Chiefs than the Cowboys.
No, that's fine. I'm saying, like, if one okay, so like if in my eyes, I think it's a 50-50. So like if you were to say the Chiefs are so much better than the Cowboys, I'd say you're wrong. But if you're saying the Cowboys are so much better than the Chiefs, then I'd say you're wrong.
No, I don't think they're so much better. I think it's gonna end up on a matchup on who comes with the better game plan. Meaning more on the Cowboys.
Okay, so
like on the Cowboys
let's predict
defense.
this game real quick. So you say the Cowboys win.
Yes.
And what does it look like?
Dude, by fucking field goal, honestly.
That's not okay. So then
that's what I'm saying,
that
bro.
doesn't match any of your energy of what you just said.
You were just over here saying that there's no fucking chance that the Chiefs win the game. That's what you were just basically saying. I was over here saying that they probably have a 65-35, 60-40 chance to win the game. I'm saying I'm more confident in Patrick Mahomes than I am the fucking Cowboys.
Yeah, see. That was bad on your end.
You were over here throwing a scoff that I said that the Chiefs win the game.
But you're making it seem like the Chiefs are going to go in there and fucking manhandle the Cowboys.
No, he didn't say that.
I never once fucking
You're making it seem like
you're making it seem like
I'm saying that I could see the Cowboys winning by a whole possession. 7, yeah, maybe 3. Three is 3 is the worst end, right? They beat them by a field goal. Worst case scenario. Do I think best case scenario? They beat them by a touchdown or 2.
Percentage-wise, what the fuck do the Cowboys beat the Chiefs?
Percentage-wise?
70% that they beat them?
65-70, yeah.
That's not that confident then.
It's more than I'm on the Chiefs.
I think 70 is still fucking crazy.
He said 65.
He's saying 70. He literally just said 70 for the Chiefs.
No, I didn't. I never won. No, I said 65 to 60% that they win. 60-40? Come on now. That's a gimme or get.
You literally just said 70.
No, you said 70.
You said 70.
I know I said 70. I heard 70 from you.
No, he didn't.
Oh my God,
okay,
Caesar, shut the fuck
but still,
up, dude.
I know I said 70.
You're pissing me off.
I don't care if I'm pissing you off. You're pissing me off that you think that the Chiefs can go in there.
You're just changing.
Why are you acting like that when you only have a winning by a field goal? That means you're not that confident.
No, I said worst case scenario.
No, that's not what you said at first.
But I'm refraining that. It's worst case scenario that they beat them by a field goal. Realistically, I think they win by a touchdown. Best case scenario, then beat them by 2.
Okay, that's one possession game. That's why we're saying don't throw on that whole facade. But
I'm not trying to say like the reason I'm coming like this is that he's making it seem that I'm crazy for thinking that I'm crazy for thinking that the Cowboys can beat the Chiefs.
No, he never.
That's not at all what I said. You're fucking insane because you said there's no way the Chiefs beat the Cowboys.
No, listen.
That is what you've been complaining about.
You acted like the Cowboys are so much better than the Chiefs. This is how it sounded.
The offense, yeah.
That's not what you said. You said the Cowboys, there's no world where the Chiefs really beat the Cowboys. That's what you were sounding like. He was saying you're crazy for acting like that because it could be a game. Mm-hmm. I agreed with him. And then you're putting it on him like he was acting like you were.
You know what? Fuck you. Fuck the Chiefs. Cowboys are slaying the Chiefs, bro.
You could say the Cowboys are going to win. That's fine. But don't act like that and then say they're only going to win by a field goal because then it counteracts everything you said.
They're going to slay that.
I'm not sitting here saying it's a for sure stamp that the Chiefs win that game. I've never once said that. I literally said the only 2 games that they're for sure winning is the fucking Raiders and the Titans. And I said they can for sure win 2 other games out of the rest of their shit. And then you were sitting here saying there's no way that they can beat the Cowboys.
Realistically, the games that I think that they could, the 2 wins that you're saying that they need, I can see the Texans and Chargers. That's it, realistically.
No, okay.
I don't see in a world where Davis Mills beats Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
There's just like no way.
He did just beat Josh Allen.
Shit! Oh fuck! No, I don't.
That Texans defense is so elite. You can't. That's another
defense, and that is number 1 defense. I don't know.
I'm okay. I will say this: I have more confidence in Patrick Mahomes tearing up that Cowboys defense than I do the Texans defense. The Texans defense is literally number 1 in everything.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Much.
Yeah.
So I'm more confident in them beating the Cowboys and the Texans. Based off of a matchup wise.
But then you're asking Davis Mills to beat Steve Spagnuolo.
No, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm not going to sit here and say that the Davis Mills is moving me because the Bills defense is so fucking bad.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit here and say that they're the same team at all.
Yeah.
Because the Chiefs defense
but
is
the Bills,
really good.
The Texans didn't win that game because their offense. No, that was a low scoring game. They just won because of that defense. So that could happen with the Chiefs too. They could shut down the Chiefs offense. That's what I was saying. That schedule's not as easy as we're making it sound.
I never said it was easy.
No. I didn't say that.
He made it seem like he
did.
What I said was I definitely see him winning 9 games and probably sneaking in. But I'm not. The Chiefs are the Chiefs, bro. They do the shit.
Okay, so
in their sleep.
You say with 9 wins they get in.
Let's just predict the rest of their. Let's all predict the rest of their schedule real quick. Just like
I think they lose to the Cowboys.
All right, that's one loss.
I think they win.
No, I'm gonna let him go real quick, and then we'll go. So they lose to the Cowboys.
That Texas one's.
I know. I'm with you too.
Fuck, bro. I don't know. Like I don't know who to
just
bank
pick
on.
One. Hurry up. Just pick one.
Fuck. I'm fucking going Chiefs.
Okay, they're 1-1.
Fuck. Am I putting them in the playoffs?
No, hold on. Don't just do it. We'll add up your score. Just fucking go through their schedule.
Dude, if I do this the way I'm about to say it, they're making the playoffs.
Wins,
okay.
Huh?
Shit, they're making the playoffs.
Okay, that's
you're fucking screaming and shit, dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like there's
bro. The Texans are gonna hold it out, bro. No, dude, they can't make the playoffs,
bro. I don't understand what. Like I understand the Cowboys have a hot ass offense, bro, but like they've lost terrible games this season, bro. Like the Cowboys are still a mid ass team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The Cowboys are a mid ass team, bro. Like I understand. Like you don't even know if they're gonna be clicking on all cylinders on that offense, bro. Like there's been games where they show up and they shit the bed. Like that's not a given. Like I understand that they're.
What game did they really shit? I don't think they really shit the bed in any game offensively.
I remember a game where I was like, "Whoa, they didn't put up any type of."
Oh, they did against. There was one game where Dak was bad.
No. The Eagles was the Packers.
No, it was recently. I think it was against the Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos.
But they're not. But the Chiefs' defense is nowhere close to the Broncos.
Yeah, no. I know that. I was just saying, like, I mean,
that was really the only game. Every other game, they've been lights.
Oh, the Bears game, fucking 14 points against the Bears.
Yeah.
Lost 14-31. The Eagles, they only put up 20. I think it was the Bears game that I was thinking about, but I mean that was a long ass.
Yeah, I
was
would say Broncos was Dak's for sure worst game, but yeah, I think the Chiefs make the playoffs. So we all think the Chiefs make the playoffs.
Oh fuck, dude, they scored 17 against Cardinals.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. So I mean,
dude, it's just also like, dude, the Chargers, bro, with all their injuries, I don't know if they can go in there and beat.
That's what I'm saying. That's
beat the Chiefs
that's
now
a home game
at home
for the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and then is the Broncos game a home game for the Chiefs? Or did
it is.
It is?
It is.
Yeah.
It's just like last season.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Like they I think it's pretty stupid to sit here and say the Chiefs might not make it because I think the Chiefs have
But
the
also,
ability
dude,
to
if you
win
look
every
at the
game.
schedule, we're talking about, like, realistically, we can all confidently say that a lot of these are one possession games.
Yeah.
And a lot and this season they've lost damn near all of them.
Yeah, and that's true, but that means they're also due because if you remember last year they won every single one of those one possession games.
Yeah, but they never lost. They were due for a loss. They didn't lose.
They lost them all up until fucking last week. So, I mean, realistically, what I'm saying is that you don't think – this is why it was pissing me off. Mm-hmm. Going through that list, the Chiefs can win every single one of those games that they are about to play. Yes or no? They have the ability to win every single game.
Yeah, there's no game on there where you're like the Chiefs can't win that game.
The Chiefs cannot win that game. Those are the games that are hard. They are home.
You're thinking about it too hard, bro.
Except for the Cowboys game.
It's just, dude. I'm thinking about it too hard because it's just like the teams that were.
We're not saying can the Chiefs lose. We're saying there's no chance that they lose. That's why you're saying you're being like crazy. Like there's like they can lose some of those games, yes, but they can also win some of those games. Like there's no team that they play where like okay, the Chiefs are for sure losing that game. They're not playing a Rams. They're not playing a Seahawks. They're not playing a Eagles. They're not playing like a top fucking contender. They're playing like level good teams.
And that's what I'm saying too, because I mean, if you even like go back and look, dude, like every game they've lost has been a one-score game, so it's not like they're that shitty, bro. It's just they've been getting.
So you don't think the Broncos is like a top 5 team? You don't?
No, I think the Broncos are, but that's a division game, and the Chiefs did just. I
was about to say Chargers.
Home, bro.
I was about to say Chargers. I forgot.
They went to the wire. They went to the wire with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Like I probably would pick the Broncos in that game if they played today.
Yeah. And I probably would, but Chiefs are home, so I don't know.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like how you're
like Arrowhead's is a tough place to play, especially when you got Patrick Mahomes fucking on the other side.
You've never been to Arrowhead.
No, I see on the goddamn screen that shit's bumping.
They broke the sound barrier, bro.
Yeah, the Seahawks did that shit too.
Yeah, then the Chiefs went back and broke it again.
It's a tough place to play, bro. Yeah, so I think Chiefs make playoffs. You were looking at the list and you think the Chiefs make playoffs.
Dude, it's just like, bro, you could see because of the teams that are injured, you can see them win. It's just like,
you need to cut your mic
just
off.
Contradicting yourself so much.
Bro, I said, dude, you're pissing me off. You need to calm down. The entire conversation.
You just need to think about you need to think about what you're saying before you say it sometimes.
Because you were getting on me. I was like, bro, we're not arguing the same thing.
Like, realistically, bro, like.
You were arguing with me that the Chiefs had no chance, and that was the only thing I was
I just get what you're saying, but the way you're saying it does not, like, match what you're trying to say.
Yeah. All right, we got to move on, bro.
Yeah, we
still got a decent amount of topics. We're going to get into, I was just talking about the greatest quarterback of all time. Let's get into the worst quarterback of all time. I'm going to talk about J.J. McCarthy on the Vikings.
I was wrong.
I was right. I wouldn't say that. I thought J.J. McCarthy was going to be pretty bad. this man's hot ass, bro.
Yeah. Did you guys see what he's doing to Jay Jettis, bro?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, I do want to say this. This is the worst season I've ever seen from a quarterback starting. Like, with my own eyes that I can remember. As a rookie quarterback.
Did y'all see
I
the
think
QBR?
Dylan Gabriel has done better than him this season.
Nah. J.J.
Yes.
McCarthy has two wins under his belt. He beat the Lions.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's all. I mean, that's.
All right, bro.
What?
Is that what we're going based
I'm
off
just
wins?
saying. Like, you're saying this is the worst
Vikings
ever.
defense is still elite. And
Elite is not. No, not elite.
Vikings
Elite? No, not elite. Not elite.
What? They were like the best in the league last year.
Last
and
year,
then this
not
year
this
they're
year.
still good.
Good.
They have to be on the field a lot more because
I like good. I don't like elite. Elite's kind of crazy.
Would you go great? I think they're great.
They're
No,
great.
for
They're
sure
right
not.
in between elite and good.
You can't even name 5 Vikings defenders. Point.
Why are we doing that?
Because elite
Danielle
defense.
Hunter.
Danielle Hunter's not on there.
Yeah,
no
no,
more.
he's on the Texans.
The best-
Jonathan Greenard.
Grenard, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can name
Fuck
them.
you.
I know y'all can't because this defense is not elite.
Yeah,
Bro.
because they fucking gave you nightmares, so shut up. You know every single player on that defense. They literally were in the end zone your entire game.
Hey,
If you
seen
think
every-
don't-
the
don't
5
do
players
that.
that
If you
he
think
scored
I
on
base
the team.
anything off the Bengals games, you're crazy.
Like, don't do that.
I've done gave up on that
No.
team so long ago.
On some real shit though, no, I'm being dead ass. Like their defense is on the field a fuck ton because
Yeah.
they cannot sustain drives.
Their defense is good. There's a lot better units.
And what I'm saying is that Dylan Gabriel did better. Their stats are so similar, and Dylan Gabriel's throwing to Jerry Jeudy, and this motherfucker has Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
And Jordan Addison. And Naylor's pretty damn good as a third option.
Yeah.
And you have TJ Hawkinson at tight end.
Yeah.
And you have Aaron Jones and also Jordan Mason as running backs. And the offensive line is decent. It could be better.
Yeah.
It could be better.
It's selling the run game, bro.
Dude,
I think it is.
He's a 5th round talent that got drafted 10th. Like on some real shit. I don't know what I've seen, what they seen at Michigan, bro. He handed the fucking ball off all the time. When he threw the ball down the field, he was inconsistent and inaccurate, and that's exactly what we're seeing. He has a 6 touchdown to 10 interception ratio. Bryce Underwood's thrown more touchdowns than him this fucking year, and the Bryce Underwood's on track for 8. Like, I know it's a college thing, but I'm just saying that on some meme shit, it's worse. But like on some real shit, he's worse than DeMarcus fucking Russell.
Oh, yeah.
And Jamarcus Russell's one of the biggest busts of all time. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this fucking bad.
It wasn't this bad. Like, I never thought it would be this bad. I mean, dude, they ESPN just put out a post yesterday that if McCarthy would have spiked the ball every single possession, he would have had a better QBR than what he had. That's one. Number 2, Jay Jettis has never had a season under 90 yards average per game. He's at 55.
Yeah.
What he's done to Jay Jettis is fucking criminal. And I want to say the offense has looked way better with Carson Wentz in there in the game. They're a somewhat kind of frisky team when Carson Wentz is taking the ball and taking snaps.
They were pretty bad with Carson Wentz, too.
I mean, I know that, but I'm saying they were somewhat sustainable on offensive drives, bro. At least Jay Jettis wasn't throwing his helmet off in fucking disgust because he's not getting the ball when he's open.
Yeah.
The shit that I see J.J. McCarthy throw to, I'm like, bro, I'm not even a quarterback, and I know not to throw that shit, dude.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's like he threw a ball into fucking triple coverage, bro.
Did they make a mistake? Yes. Final answer.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no
yeah.
point. There's no conversation to be had.
He said, did they make a mistake? Yes, I'll answer it for everybody.
Like, final answer. Like, there's no conversation.
I'll say
to
this.
that.
They made a mistake, but they're in such a bad hole right now that they're forced to play him. I don't think you can go back to Carson Wentz after this because he already didn't play his rookie year. So he's already behind a year in development.
And you got rid of Sam Darnold.
And you let go of Sam Darnold, who's shown to be a starting caliber QB in this league. So you're already in such a big hole.
Dude, damn, bro.
This is equivalent to like the Luka situation with the Lakers. Like, like it's not like star talent and everything, but like hindsight, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Like you're letting Luka go over there and play while you're stuck with nothing over here.
Yeah.
So it's just like
it is bad, bro.
Yeah.
Because I think I was on the train that you got to let J.J. McCarthy start just
You have
because
to.
you wasted a top 10 pick on him. But, like, dude, it's real hard after watching. Dude, you went, 14-3 last year
Mm-hmm.
with Sam Darnold? And Sam Darnold's putting up fucking numbers. That's a real hard decision, man. I don't know. I probably would have signed Sam Darnold back but then
you weren't gonna be able to do that because you would have to pay him.
Yeah, but
and to pay him, you're naming him the starter, and you're saying that JJ isn't it, which is why it was a very hard decision to do because
trade JJ, bro.
You can't trade him. Who are you going to trade him for?
I'm talking about before. I'm
Yeah,
saying that's the
hindsight,
only way you could have done it,
hindsight,
bro.
they should have kept Sam Darnold and traded JJ.
They should have, but here's the thing. a lot of the teams have seen that if you build the roster around a rookie quarterback on a rookie contract, you can compete very well in this league. But that rookie quarterback
has to be good.
Unfortunately, JJ is not good, which is why I thought they could compete. Because, like, dude, when we were doing this all preseason conversation and ranking teams and looking over the teams, I said this a lot. I repeated this a lot, right? And I went head to head against you, and obviously I was completely wrong. The Vikings, based on who they had around him, he was set up for the best success other than Caleb Williams, but he wasn't even a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Because you have Ben Johnson and stuff like that, but still, like, his coach ain't no scrub, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kevin O'Connell, that's what I'm saying.
O'Connell ain't no scrub. We saw what he did with Sam Darnold, bro.
In 10 years, bro, I need to hear his side of the fucking story, Kevin O'Connell, on how bad this motherfucker really is, if he's
hopefully,
that bad.
Hopefully it turns around.
Yeah, I know.
I thought I was missing something when he got drafted that high, because I was with you. I didn't think he was that good in college.
No,
I mean, like, watching that Michigan team, I was like, J.J. McCarthy's, like, not, like, the reason they're killing teams and stuff. And I was like, okay, maybe, I'm not an NFL scout, so I'm like, maybe it's something like that, because you see it all the time. Like, club players aren't, like, crazy in college, and they're good in NFL. But, yeah, this is not it right now.
I was shocked that number 10, obviously, for sure. But the reason
did they trade up for him, too?
No, I don't think they did.
They didn't trade up?
No.
Who traded up? Oh, this is Falcons. Never mind.
And then the only reason I didn't, like, go overblown, like, wow, fucking bonehead move or anything like that was because O'Connell. I was like, if someone can do it, it's going to be him.
But this is bad. He don't even trust. He's calling so many run plays with Jordan Mason right now. You don't even trust him.
No.
Aaron Jones. Yeah, I don't.
I think we're getting to the point where Justin Jefferson needs to request a trading out of Minnesota. I don't think you'll ever.
Yeah, because they're not. I mean, they're so far away from figuring out the QB position. Yeah, I mean that's a real possibility.
I mean, with Nick Mullins being a QB, Kirk Cousins being a QB, Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy, like these QBs have not been. Sam Darnold was the best QB he's had probably. And Kirk's a little
Kirk Cousins. Yeah, that was prime.
Kirk was solid, but I mean, most of the time it was just JJ bailing out Kirk a lot of the time. Like Kirk was throwing inaccurate balls, but JJ's just like you said earlier, one-handed catch. Like I'm Superman, I'm getting this motherfucker. JJ was just so good. Not JJ, but JJ, Justin Jefferson. Fuck me.
Jettis.
Justin Jefferson. Yeah, I mean, I think
don't call that motherfucker JJ McCarthy. JJ. He don't deserve that shit. I think his name is shit.
I wouldn't blame Justin Jefferson one bit if he requested a trade out of Minnesota.
I don't think anyone would.
And I don't want to hear nothing about the Michigan fans who keep saying that Ohio State can't produce quarterbacks. Motherfucker, you just produced the worst quarterback to ever touch the field. It's bad, bro. I had more confidence in Kenny Pickett taking a snap
sitting
at this motherfucker.
At the 12th pick. I mean, even dude, like we might hit on this next week or whatever, but it's like the quarterbacks are coming into this draft. Can you even bank on them being like? Hopefully better, right? But it's also like, are they going to be able to?
I think they're better at that level than JJ McCarthy was.
I get that, but it's also, I completely understand. I completely agree, but it's also like, do you see anything out of any of them that can perpetuate to where you can try to convince like JJ's like, hey, maybe stick out one more time? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think there's other than maybe one or two that you can confidently take in the first round and expect to be semi-decent or like. Make your franchise a better team. Here's the thing, though. I do think that this QB draft class holds one or two gems in the late rounds that might be really good. Because based off of performances in previous years and like I'm not gonna lie, bro. A lot of these quarterbacks are 6'4" or 6'5", athletic and can throw a long ball. That's majority of the QBs that are probably coming into this draft class. So I mean, when you're looking at it, it's like I could see a Cade Klubnik going to a team, sitting behind a quarterback maybe 1 or 2 years, end up being good. That's how I see this draft class shaping up. And I'm not gonna lie, your first 2 picks might be bust. That's just how this draft class is planning out. So. Realistically, the Vikings are probably going to sit and have to watch J.J. McCarthy.
That's
for
what I'm saying.
Year.
I think, that's a good, like what you're saying, like is good. I say hold that like for next week. But like for the Vikings, I don't think they drafted quarterback. Like
no. Me neither. I was just explaining the draft class. Yeah. And how the QB situation is probably going to work.
You don't think he drafted? What are we doing? Like they're training for one.
I mean, but like,
there's no way you go through another J. McCarthy year, like J.J. McCarthy.
Okay,
like,
if it's this bad, like towards the whole season, and they bench him, yes, I'm with you. This is like a 3.
What if they don't bench him though? Like what if they just ride out with him and he doesn't do any better?
I'm saying like where he plays so bad, like awfully bad, like where you're forced because there is a point like where if he's like throwing 3 interceptions in one half and he has literally done nothing positive, you're benching him because you have to. Like you seen what Bryce
Brock Purdy.
Yeah. Well, no, because Brock Purdy
he didn't get benched. I don't know why.
That's
but
different.
He did it.
Brock Purdy's on a $1 million contract.
$53 million.
Yeah. JJ McCarthy.
Idiotic, by the way, but continue.
Nah, yes. JJ McCarthy's still getting paid fucking
top draft money, but not like okay. Brock Purdy, you extended.
Yeah,
there's a whole.
He's probably getting like $16 million a year.
That's a whole different. Yeah, that's
some
fine.
crazy shit.
You can live with that. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying like he would have to keep this up. Which it looks like he hasn't shown me anything to show he's not going to keep it up. So yeah, if he plays horrible, then I would say bench him. But it's just like you have to, like you dug yourself in such a hole that you have to at least see what JJ McCarthy can develop. And he knows he's playing bad. Like he just said it like in the last press conference, like he has to be better and everything. Like he knows like it's time to turn up. So we're gonna see what happens. Like we all say, like we have to treat it like it is his rookie year though. Mm-hmm. I know he's in a shitty situation, but like you do have to treat it like it's a rookie year.
I understand that, but 6-10, dude,
it's bad.
I can throw damn near any college quarterback right now, bro, and they're probably doing better, if not as just like that. Like 6-10 is pretty bad, bro. Especially when you have Justin, like I said, I listed every fucking weapon in the world, bro.
No, I know.
Like you have every intangible to be great except for yourself.
Yeah.
You have the coach and you have the players. Like you're running out of room on the offensive side of the ball to defend yourself, and it's like it looks bad too. It's not like it's bad on the sheets. It's bad watching, bro. It's bad watching that motherfucker step back and throw the ball. So I mean,
yes, the Vikings made a mistake. It looks like it right now.
Mistake, bro.
It looks like it right now.
And that's realistically how it is. I don't know what in the world made them take that shot, but whatever. That's
what happened was his preseason debut, his rookie year, he looked amazing. And then he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So from the little sample size they seen of JJ McCarthy, he was great. And then you've seen Sam Darnold's collapse in the playoffs to make you think he's not a franchise guy. So then you move off of him, and then everything
Which still could be true. He could still be a fucking shit the bed in the playoffs type of guy, but I don't know, man.
It still would lead you in better positions than JJ McCarthy would.
Vikings find a way to fuck it up again.
Mm-hmm. Tough. They can never get that quarterback. They're just like the Browns, can never get that quarterback.
They just need to sign another old one. Brett Favre that shit again.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. Well, so hold on. Let me see. My bad. I was looking at my own notes. Now we're going into ranking the top 5 teams in the NFL. Burrito. You've given me hell. You can go first.
Right. Hold on.
Who do you think the top 5 teams in the NFL are?
He's like 5 Chiefs.
I'd kill
4 Cowboys.
I'd strangle him if he said the Chiefs are a top 5 team. I'd be like, that goes against everything you've been yelling about.
All right. Number 1, you got the 49ers. I just play with y'all. All right. How do y'all want it? Number 1 to 5, 5 to 1?
5 to 1.
5 to 1. All right. Coming in at 5. I looked at strength of schedule. Because a lot of these teams, I'm like, nah, I think this team's better. But then you go back and look at their schedule, like, whoa, hold up. Reel it back.
I have that also in play.
Schedule's kind of weak. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be, I kind of think it's kind of all over the place. But based on schedule, this is where I'm at, right? Seahawks at 5, Colts at 4, Broncos at 3, Pats at 2, and Rams is the best team in football for me.
Did you just say strength of schedule played a part in that, and you just put the Patriots at 2?
That's crazy.
This is why I said I'm all over the place. This is why. Hold on.
This is why you pissed me off.
Hold on.
Because you contradict yourself all the fucking time.
Hold on. This is why I said I was all over the place. I can't put a 10-2 team really low or even out of the top 5, even with
bro.
Strike the schedule.
This is not,
not
bro,
really
this
though.
This is not ranking teams based off of their record. Bro.
No, I know. But it's just like me personally on what I look, right?
Okay.
Even though I look at strength of schedule, and I get that, right? Because
you can put them at 5 though. You put the motherfuckers at 2, dude.
But it's also like, dude, they're doing what they're supposed to and going in and winning a lot
against not that.
They just had a fucking terrible performance, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. The Jets was underwhelming. I don't think they really turned up until the very end. And then the
Bengals, bro, they struggled to score against the fucking Bengals, dude. And that's nobody's done that all year.
Yeah.
Like, not a single person.
The Buccaneers.
But that's on Vrabel though. Dude, I know, but it's just like, no, I get it. I get it. It's just like, me personally, it's very hard for me to put a 10-2 team like low,
like I
or
said,
even out of the top.
Like
5.
I said, you saying that is fine, but you saying I'm not gonna like how you do it. You're contradicting yourself. Like you have to start with that. You have to be like
the biggest thing that you led with was that I looked at strength of schedule and I moved some teams around because in my head I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. I agreed. I left them motherfuckers off the list in my head, right? That's what I thought you was about to do. And then you come in and you're like, I'm listening. I'm like, damn, you really did leave the Patriots off the list. And he's like, Patriots too. And I was like, what the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie. Look, hold up. I ain't gonna lie. I had them at 5. Listen to me. I had them at 5. I did look at strength of schedule for everyone else, right? But then I looked at the record. I was like, can we really say that a 10-2 team is not a top 5 team?
That's fine. You can say that, but you can be like, listen, my criteria is based off of who's winning the most, and I don't care about strength of schedule. Because they are showing that whoever you put in front of them, because they can't control that, they can beat them.
We should not be teaching you mid-podcast on how to deliver your shit.
No, but this is why I also threw in I'm all over the place.
Don't ever be all over the place.
Bro, because like I definitely
all right, can you say your list back one more time? Because I didn't even hear the rest of the shit.
Based on like schedule, like strength of schedule, Pats aren't 2, right? But hey, I'm all over the place.
Hey,
but all right, my
Just
list.
give me your top 5.
My list is Seahawks, Colts, Broncos, Pats, Rams.
Slow down. Say it again.
1 to 5, 5 to 1. All right.
Colts,
Broncos, Pats, Rams.
Okay.
So you think the Patriots head-to-head, they're gonna they're gonna beat the Seahawks head-to-head? You think they're
gonna beat the Seahawks, the Colts,
Broncos,
and the Broncos head-to-head in the playoffs,
or just in general if they played today?
Or in general.
And see, and this is why I put them at 5. But then I look at that 10-2, and I just
no, you didn't put them at 5.
Shit, because here's the thing, motherfucker, the Steelers were 11-0, and everybody knew they weren't a fucking even top 10 team.
You do see that every year.
You see it every year, bro.
Because you know,
that's a good
11-0 Steelers Tyrus was unbearable. Fuck you. Because we all did say no, they're not.
They're not.
No,
good.
they're 11-0.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't just look at records, bro. You got to look at who they play.
That's kind of what I did. I just matched up like, okay, who the hell is better than who?
Yeah,
that's what I did.
That's what I was doing too. I was like, I'm looking at this shit. I see a lot of teams beating them, and this has nothing against the Patriots because I'm going to say it now. I do have the Patriots off my top 5 list.
Okay.
But the only reason I'm doing that is because looking at the 5 teams that I have ahead of them, I know for a fact are probably beating them, and especially in I'm doing this based off of playoff performance.
I'll revert it to my original list then.
When it really counts. When it really counts.
But
it's so bad.
But you could do my original, the one I gave you. I get that. But like,
what would you do?
Fucking Wavy got on me for doing this shit. You're looking at the wrong fucking guy.
Wavy's gonna have to talk to you about this.
Yeah, Wavy's gonna have to talk to you, not fucking me.
What did he say to you?
He told me I could contradict myself all the time.
No. He said that you say something, and then I'm like, no, it's this, and then you're like, yeah, I know, I was just playing.
First of all, I haven't done that in forever. I've maybe done that once or twice, I never said I'm playing. I just be like, yeah, I can get that. But God damn, I'm a host. I gotta agree with some people.
What's your list then? If you're fucking over here like, I don't think this is the right list then.
All right, get your shit together.
All right,
figure whatever the hell you got going on.
Like I said, my criteria is who I think are the best 5 teams.
Okay.
Some of these wins, some of these teams have more wins than others, but I think when it comes down to it, I think these teams are better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Colts are the 5th best team in the league right now.
Okay.
I think it then goes the Seahawks.
Okay.
Then the Eagles.
Okay.
Then the Broncos.
Okay.
Then the Rams.
Okay.
I left the Patriots off because, like we're saying, strength of schedule. I think they're good. They're so much ahead of schedule. Like this team's about to win the division, and they're on a great path. I just think it's early. I don't think they're ready yet. I don't trust that defense yet. Their defense is good, but I don't think it's top of the line yet. I don't even really trust their offense all the way. I think they're still mixing an X factor receiver. Drake May's been a fucking amazing this year, and that's why he's a top 10 quarterback already year 2, arguably top 5, arguably MVP case. But it's just I don't see it yet. He can prove me wrong because he could be that damn good, but I just don't think he has enough yet. I don't think Mike Vrabel truly is playing his all in Travion Henderson, which I think they need to do.
Yeah,
they're not letting Travion Henderson give you that explosive playability that he can show you to do. So there's just a little bit of things that I critique with the Patriots, but it's fine because you're way ahead of schedule. You were not supposed to be this good at all.
Yeah.
Patriots are 6 on my list. I'd put them next.
Yeah, My flip flops were 5 and 6. It would have been the Patriots, but I ended up putting the Broncos at 5.
Okay.
And the reason I have them at 5 is because I'm still not high. In my head, this is what I was saying. I was saying it comes down to it. Bang, bang. If these motherfuckers were in the Super Bowl, somehow 2 FC teams are playing each other in the Super Bowl, who I think is going to win that game when it really fucking matters. Okay? So at 5, I have the Broncos. 4, I have the Eagles. 3, I have the Seahawks. 2, I have the Colts. And 1, I have the Rams. And this is what I was basing it off of. The Broncos, fantastic fucking defense. They have the best defense in the league. other than the Texans on paper, but I still think the Broncos defense is fantastic.
Yeah.
Eagles. I think the Eagles are overall just a tremendous team. Like I said, we're nitpicking on their losses, and they've played nothing but good team after good team after good team after good team, and they're still 8-4.
Yeah.
So that's showing me they're still winning the games that they're supposed to. 3, Seahawks. Their offense is the funnest shit I've watched all fucking year.
I hate it.
Throwing it up to JSN, he's always going to catch that deep ball. Again, I am a little hesitant. I'm really high on the Seahawks. I like what JSN's doing over there. I am hesitant on Sam Darnold a little bit, but I do love their defense as well. I think they've hit on all their rookies. They're about to have a defensive rookie of the year candidate in Emmanuel Wari. I think their defense overall is still great. They still got depth on the corner position because they still have Tariq Woolen as a backup corner. So I don't know. I'm just really high on the Seahawks. 2, Colts. Colts, I think, are an astounding team. Like I said, me saying this previous to the Chiefs loss, nobody's probably going to question it after the Chiefs loss. People are going to be like, oh, how the hell are they 2? I'm still confident in the Colts. Like I said, I think it was an off day for their offense a little bit.
Oh,
my bad. And then number 1, I think everybody has the Rams. I think the Rams have been nothing but the best team in football on both sides of the ball. And Matthew Stafford's fucking fantastic and probably going to win MVP this year.
Okay, the reason I raised my hand up,
yes,
right? Just I was going to put Colts over Broncos.
Yes.
But Broncos beat Colts. So I thought Mitch was like, if I do this, I'm going to get hell.
You mean Colts beat
Broncos?
Yeah, Colts beat Broncos, my bad.
Okay.
But I was like, you know what I'm saying? But it's going on what they did with the Chiefs, bro. Like, Daniel Jones.
I don't think the Colts have that strong of wins either or strength of schedule too. I think I put them in the same boat as the Patriots, but a little bit better because they played a little bit more competition. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think the Colts are just missing that big game win so far.
What I think is, I think the Colts are playing as a team, which is like,
I think they are better than the Patriots though.
I think the Colts are playing as a team like really well right now.
Yeah.
Like I know they're missing X factors on majority of everything except for Jonathan Taylor, who's been the best back in my opinion, which I don't think is rare to say. But Jonathan Taylor did just get stopped against the Chiefs, and he did get stopped. I think we held him. The Steelers have held him to a little bit. So I think that is the key to beating the Colts. But here's the thing. A lot of people have not done it well this year.
Yeah.
So I think whenever Jonathan Taylor's running the rock, I think that it's hard to beat that team. Yeah. So as long as I'm banking on Jonathan Taylor actually being there in these big games. But, yeah. So, I mean, that's my list. Patriots, I have at 6. Like I said, if I could give a honorable mention, it'd be the Patriots. And like you said, 10-2 is fucking crazy to look at and not put them there. But the Bengals game threw me off a lot, because I think they're making silly little mistakes that I've seen them make in their losses. So the 3 losses. They only have 2 losses.
Yeah, they only have 2 losses.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, bro. Because
we beat them.
It's like, I don't know if
silly little mistakes.
I don't even know if it's really on the players. I think a lot of it's like on coaching, which is crazy to say because you got Vrabel as the head coach. Number 1 case, you got Henderson, bro. The moment he was a starter, because of Stevenson going down, I hate to say it, but I mean, I was kind of happy that he was away from the situation a little bit. Unfortunately, it was through an injury, but it's just like it shows you what type of team you really can be and how you can control the game if you have Henderson as your number 1. Stevenson's back. We saw the dynamic change like that.
Yeah,
especially in this Bengals game, because you guys had him at the 1, 5 to 6 plays, I think. Each and every play Stevenson was in, it was run. Henderson was in there. He was a decoy or just a pass block. Like, bro, what are we doing? You literally just saw other games where you're at the 2, you're at the 5, and you hand it off to Henderson. He's getting into the end zone. Like, bro, what are we doing? They score on that drive. It's a whole different ball game because it's a different box score.
Because Ramondre Stevenson's more of like a bang back. Like you throw him in like on the goal line situations. Mm-hmm. Trayvon Henderson, he's not comfortable with him just going in and getting them short yardage situations because he is a smaller guy compared to Stevenson. But I don't think it's bad you have the Patriots in there. Like that, like people are probably gonna get mad at us for not putting, like, because we're gonna clip it. They're probably gonna be mad.
I have the unpopular opinion.
That's what I'm saying. No. It's just like, just talk your shit, like, but like hype them up.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like you should have done, like how you just did. You should have just led with that. I think they could be better than everybody.
And the reason I put the Broncos like at last is, like I said, their offense is so hit or miss unless it's the fourth quarter. And on all the teams that I listed above them, they have the lowest point differential out of all of them. And I think it's low-key by a fuck ton. Now, it's like their point differential is still high because obviously they've won a damn ton of games. I think it's like 60 points.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at everybody else, it's like 120, 113, 104. Like it's a crazy amount of numbers, and I'm just like, shit, dude, they're really beating the hell out of the teams that they should.
Yeah, Broncos don't beat the hell out of teams. Yeah, they're in closer games.
They play down to their level of competition, and they can lose those games in the playoffs when you run into a high-powered offense.
Yeah.
And that's why I have them so low. And again, unpopular opinion, but
all right. Y'all got your records for Pickens?
I was about to say, do y'all want to skip the Pickens because it's already 2 hours in?
We can skip them if you want, but
I mean, it's Thursday night football. Happy Thanksgiving Day.
You're the one who has to leave.
I do. I know, but it's just like
you want to power run it?
I can power run it real quick.
Okay, now you can power run.
I can.
All right, now you can power run. All right, now you can power run. No, all right.
But I also really need to leave, so it's like if we're gonna skip it, we can skip it.
What's records? I'm 105 and 59.
If we're gonna skip it, we can skip it real quick.
You don't got your record?
Fuck, I don't got my record either.
All right, fuck it. We'll
fucking skip it. Y'all want?
Come on.
Go through. All right, fuck. All right. Thursday night football.
I'm still last.
All right. Thursday night football. Big day. Happy Thanksgiving. Love y'all. You already know. 3 games on the slate. Number 1, you got Packers against the Lions. Who you got?
What? Packers against the Lions?
Yeah, number 1.
Where's it at?
Where is it?
In Detroit.
Lions.
Packers.
He asked where it was at. It was home. He's like, fuck it, Packers.
I got Lions. Next game we got, big game. Playoff run, playoff no. What do you got? Chiefs, Cowboys in Jerry World. Midday.
It's in Jerry World?
Jerry World.
Doesn't matter. I got the Chiefs. I'll say it.
Cowboys.
You have to have the Cowboys.
I got Cowboys.
Right.
Yeah, no, and I'm not changing it.
Cowboys.
This game, we all can go to sleep. The day's over. We'll get ready for Friday night. You got Bengals against Ravens. Mid-game, 8:20. No one's doing that.
Ravens.
We got Ravens. Ooh, Friday night football. I did. I said Ravens.
No, you said we all got Ravens. I was like, Ravens.
Like, no, come on. All right, Friday night football. Black Friday. Amazon Prime. You going shopping? No, you watching the game. You got Browns against Eagles.
First of all, it's not the Browns and Eagles. It's the Bears and Eagles.
You got Bears and Eagles.
I got the Eagles.
You got Eagles. My bad, bro.
I also have the Eagles.
I got Eagles too, bro. Shit, I'll write that later. All right, next game we got is... Now we can slow it down, you know what I'm saying? Sunday day football. You got 1 o'clock game. Browns against 49ers. In Cleveland, can Sanders pull up the upset?
I got Browns.
Holy shit. Gotta go Niners. I can't go Browns. I can't.
I'm about to have a bad week.
I can't.
I'm gonna go 49ers.
I can't. All right, next game we got is another.
Still so bad.
Another mid game is the Jaguars against Titans in Tennessee.
Oh, this is possible upset.
Possible. Jags.
I got Jags too.
Jags.
Titans got it. All right, next game we got.
I gotta hedge my shit.
I got 4.
I gotta hedge my shit.
Next game we got. Can the Colts
believing in the worst team in football?
Next game. Can the Colts bounce back? You got Texas against the Colts in Indianapolis.
Colts.
All right, next game we got is the Saints against the Dolphins in Miami.
Oh. Saints-Dolphins. Saints looked pretty fucking bad this week.
Dolphins.
All right, next thing we got is...
What, you didn't even say anything.
You didn't
Dolphins, sorry.
Dolphins. I didn't even get a chance, bro. Calm down. All right, go.
We're moving through it, bro. All right, next
it's taking longer because you're not doing it right.
Next game we got is the Falcons against the Jets in New York in the Big Apple.
Okay.
Falcons.
Jets.
All right, next game we got is the Rams against the Panthers in Carolina.
Rams.
Easy game, bro. Easy game.
Those ones you should be like, all right, next.
Next game we got is Cardinals against Buccaneers and Tampa Bay.
Bucks.
All right, next game we got
Teddy Bridgewater.
is first 4 o'clock game. It's the Vikings against the Seahawks in Seattle. Tell the 12th.
Seahawks. Oh my, JJ McCarthy's gonna die.
All right.
Oh my God.
Seahawks.
Emmanuel Warrior's gonna have 4 picks.
Seahawks. All right, next game we got is division game, big game. Raiders against the Chargers.
It's
Chargers.
All right, yeah, and it's in L.A. Next game we got is the Bills against the Steelers in
Oh my God,
Pittsburgh.
we got the fucking Bills this week?
In Pittsburgh.
Bills.
At 425.
Bills.
Oh my God, dude, I'm going Steelers, but holy shit.
Yeah, you got Bills.
That's just because of my team.
Next game we got Sunday Night Football, 8:20, NBC Peacock. Broncos against Commanders in
Broncos.
It doesn't matter if they're playing on fucking Cruiser Stadium.
Next game we got Monday Night Football, ESPN. Giants against Patriots in Gillette Stadium.
Pats.
All right, that's a wrap.
I could see the Pats losing that. All right. If you guys made it this far, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate everything that you guys do. It's been real. It's been fun. This has been For the Win.
See ya.
Thank you.